Hello.
Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. You'd think we weren't a whiskey channel because we have no whiskey behind us, but that will be up next time.
This whole thing looks ridiculous. I just looked at us in frame here and realized, like, oh no, what a mess. Hey, welcome everybody.
Welcome. Happy early St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it is St. Patrick's Eve. It is Friday Junior, and it is a Bourbon Van live stream. So if you're wondering where the heck is all of our stuff,
it's around.
It's around.
It's actually underneath, and so we just have one little thing just to kind of keep us like we have something on the wall right now.
Right. Yeah. Well, and being that we're originally from Chicago, Green Mill.
Yeah, I like it.
So jazz bar in Chicago. If you've never been, you should. And well, let's get right to pouring tonight because we have 7 samples on the table tonight, everybody.
7, and I'm just letting you know because sometimes we delve into quite a few samples on our live stream. I had a snack today. Normally I don't have a snack before we do this. Today I was like, I need a snack because Phil was telling me we're going to be tasting some Irish whiskey.
Yeah, we're going to be out here for a while tonight. And so I hope you guys have, like it said in the beginning, I hope you got comfortable. I hope you have something good to sip on, particularly if it's an Irish whiskey. And hope you're ready to have a good time because I sure am. It's been a long week and kind of a long day. Let's get a logo on here. What do you say?
Love logos. Who doesn't like a logo?
Look at that. Look how good that looks.
I know.
Well, okay. So
we need something to drink, and then let's say hello to everybody.
Let's do it. And we need Bill Becker's help. Bill and Wendy Becker. This first sample is actually one that you sent to us. And in the scurrying here of redesigning the set, the piece of paper and the USB key that you gave us,
it's somewhere in a box somewhere
in the house. So we could really use a hand figuring out what was in glass number 1. I'm pretty sure it was a whiskey from County Donegal.
Oh, nice. I was looking at this. I go, it's either a 7 or an L. And then right as you were saying 1, I was like,
yep,
1.
Yep, that's number 1.
Yeah.
All right. So let's say while you're doing that, I'm going to say hello to some people.
Please do.
Look, James Taylor's in the house. Bill Becker, perfect. He's already here. Yep. Barter Hordes, good to see you. If you're not following Barter Hordes Malt Madness on YouTube, give it a watch.
Absolutely.
What are you supposed the cat's doing over there? Knocking stuff down?
She's redecorating. That's what I like to say.
Yeah. Mavis should be along anytime. Eric C. is in the house. Good to see you.
Hello.
Canadian Chris is here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Leslie Lockett. Welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. The Bourbon Crew is here. Welcome to you. Richie Z, good to see you. Peach Coke, I stole all your stuff. He might have.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I have a spreadsheet, but I haven't taken inventory yet. It's a possibility.
I know. If you were lucky or unlucky enough to have walked through the house over the last 2 weeks, you probably could have just grabbed something and ran, and we would never know until
Phil
I do my inventory. Does the inventory. Yeah, for sure.
Dave Vogelzang in the house. Eric Gunderson getting Gunderstruck. We are going to be It's
a whole week of being Gunderstruck.
All week long, Gunderstruck nonstop, and it's not going to change tonight, and it's not going to change tomorrow. Jeff Perkins in the house. Wasn't planning on drinking tonight, but his team got bounced in the first round of the tournament.
Oh no, I haven't checked yet.
Universe leaves me no choice. Was it Virginia? I heard that was the big upset today.
Oh shoot! Who were
Did you have him going the distance?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I saw a headline. I haven't followed it at all.
I signed up. Basically, my theory is which place would I rather either A, go to school to, or B, vacation at, and that's how I go.
How many places did you pick to go to school at?
1.
It was all vacation.
But honestly, my bracket, usually I pick Cinderella's, and I decided, and I always get screwed basically. Like nobody ever, like there was 1 year where like St. Mary's came in or something like that.
Yeah.
But every year since basically came in last place. So today I played it safe this year, which maybe not. Such a good idea. For you.
I didn't even fill out a bracket. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah. So you guys will have to keep us posted. Ruby Hart is in the house. Good to see you. Ken V, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Kathy Huey, sorry I'm late. You're not late at all. We're just catching up to you.
We're always late, so you don't have to apologize.
Here's Richard White with an Irish coffee as a warm-up. We love the sound of that. Julie's, that's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Here's a
coffee just in general is one of my favorites.
That's true.
Yeah.
Bill Becker says Waterford, Dunmore,
Perfect.
1.1.
We knew he'd come through.
Thank you so much, Bill. Anything that you want to share with us, feel free.
Yeah, any stats? Because obviously we're lacking on the stats on this one, or just in general, we always lack on the stats. But
Tim Galvin in the house. Tim and Teresa. Did I get that right? It's been a while. It has been a while. Let's see.
I don't know if you've
Bob Long's in the house. Yeah, thanks. Nice hat. That's my Chicago hat. I wore that probably every day we lived there for 10 years.
I know
and I don't wear it much now.
I know you have like 5 similarly typed hats. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's when you like cared about how you dressed more so. I don't care about how I dress, so I'm not one to talk.
Tonight.
No, I know, but like we used to like, I don't know if it was like just living in Chicago. We used to like dress up and we're like, you wore a sport coat, I would wear like a dress and stuff. And now like, if it's not a shirt with thumb holes, I don't know what I'm doing.
I think you look great. Bob Long, Doug Tucker, cheers to you. DK in the house. DK with that fantastic sample yesterday. If you didn't see the Bushmills 21.
Oh my gosh. Unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected it to be good. I didn't expect it to taste that way.
Yeah.
That's what it was so unexpected. It was delicious. And the cat's on the computer. Perfect.
Oh, look who it is.
Mavis! Say hey, happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah,
she wants out.
Grown.
Here we go. Waterford Dunmore 1.1 is from County
Louse.
Lewis?
Oh,
between Cork and Dublin.
I want to be right for once.
Rebel
Louse sounds like, sounds good.
Rebel Lockett's in the house. Not even going to try to say that. We'll just put it on screen. One?
Oh boy, that sounds like something that I'll try. Like dia. I feel like you need like a in there, like dia or something like that. Nope, no, it got nothing.
No idea. I'm just going to sip this.
Cilantro.
Cheers. Oh, that's a lovely start to the night. That's great. That's a very butterscotch and apples.
Holy smokes! And vanilla.
Sheesh, yeah.
A little bit of oak. It's delicious. This is delicious.
It is very good.
We've been having a good week.
Hey, let's not jump up there.
No,
it's too late.
She's on top of the cabinets.
She's in the cheap seats up here.
Yeah. We've been having a great week of drinking Irish whiskey. Have you had a good time?
I've had a great time. And I just realized that I forgot to get a beer.
I wasn't going to have a beer today. Like, I need more ABV in my life.
I'm going to get it.
Oh, no.
It's right here. I want one. Do you want to split one?
I do not. I actually am not interested. I know that stouts and Irish whiskey go hand in hand, but with 7 glasses on the table, I feel like I need to just kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah, you could do that. Here we go.
This drinks cold. I say that from time to time.
You do.
It's not cold, obviously, but it drinks cold. It's wonderful. Did we say a proof point? It's got to be like in the 80s. It does have a nice heat, though. It builds a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Irish whiskey.
I actually think that this one was in the neighborhood of 100. I don't really remember. Wendy Becker, loving on the green mill, by the way. Eric Gunderson pouring some green spot. We're going to get into lots of spots tonight.
Yep.
Wendell Wilson is in Kentucky. I saw he's on a road trip.
Nice.
Time for a pour of, was that Russell's 13? Not
Wendell,
too
I feel
shabby.
like you were just in Kentucky. I'm feeling a little jealous. Like,
he's a road tripper from way back, man.
You're road tripping all year long. That's where we're trying to get to, but half of the year's good to start.
Look at Barter Hordes sipping Stag Batch 18.
Yeah.
So much for Malt Madness. He's just going in. It's bourbon time. I don't blame him. Bill wants you to know that the Purdue women are on right now, and they were ahead of St. John's.
Oh, I don't really watch women's basketball, but it's all right.
I don't watch anything. James Taylor sipping some Pinhook 'Tis Rye Time. Boy, we like that one.
I do like that one. I don't actually watch basketball at all.
Yeah.
Which seems crazy because it's like the only team that we have besides soccer that's good here.
Well, I mean, if you want to lump us in with Seattle, the Kraken are a fun team to watch this year.
Well, yeah. No,
like
but I'm just saying in Oregon, we don't have much to. She's in the hole. It's fine.
I hear her. It's like a ghost. There's like a disembodied meow happening all over the house right now. Eric and Kathy having some green and yellow spot this evening. Ed W, good to see you.
Mavis call out. Oh, she's just the cutest.
Here we go. This is the interesting thing here.
Perfect.
Waterford Dunmore 50% Irish single malt. So it's 100 proof from a single farm owned by John Tynan. Waterford is the ultimate terroir whiskey down to farm level. That's what it said in the description that he put in the document that he gave us that I have misplaced, but I will find it.
Do you read it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've read everything on it because I'm always curious. Like, I'm always looking for interesting things to try, and I've actually tried a handful of them.
Yeah.
More than a handful of probably like 75% of them because there's a lot of Scotch in there too.
I'm kind of disappointed
American single malt.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't go down to Waterford. This is delicious.
Yeah, we will. We'll remedy that next time. But this is very good whiskey.
I'm a fan. I think it's delicious. 50% Irish single malt.
Yep, 100 proof single malt. I like it. I think single malts, no matter what country they come from, I tend to like them better when they're 100 proof or more.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger proof, bigger flavor with single malts. Maybe it's just me. Melissa's in the house. Good to see you. Strong hay taste.
There is a earthy quality to this one.
I would agree with it.
I feel like
hey,
I've got my
man. She's in her food cabinet.
I feel like Irish whiskey has a bit of an earthy taste to it all around. Would you agree?
I would agree. I think that not in a bad way either.
No.
There's always something about when you said the terroir, Bill, that makes a lot of sense because I feel like you get that in a lot of Irish whiskeys. You can taste something about it, whether it's, vineyard, farm, forest, hay, whatever it is. It seems like you keep finding it. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour this beer here. You can share it with me if you like.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have a little bit later. Maybe I can cleanse the palate with it because maybe water is not going to do it. Ooh.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. How'd you do?
Not too good.
Did you do a 50-50?
Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't want to spend all night pouring it. Look at that, a half-acre glass, too, for those of you that are in Chicago right now.
Nice. It was kind of a Chicago week.
We
had a bunch of...
St. Patrick's Day reminds me of the times we spent there in Chicago. We loved it. Yeah. By the way, we haven't said this yet. And
should we tell everyone what we're doing tonight?
I need to edit it to win
We're right on top of it, just like we always are. So what we're going to do is a lineup of the spots, correct?
That's right.
We've got, I'm not going to know, green, gold, blue, yellow.
Keep going.
Is there a red?
Yep.
Oh!
You nailed it. And we have 3
different
variations of green.
I was just naming off colors, like primary colors, thinking I guess gold's not a primary color, but
it's close.
But just to keep going, what I do know about these is that, which I don't know this, actually, I don't know this answer, but when we were kind of reading about each spot, they're all in kind of wine barrels. Is that just a thing with the spots, or is that a thing in general for Irish whiskey?
Irish whiskey.
I look at Phil like he should know.
Well, Irish whiskey never gets aged in new charred white oak barrels. It always comes from barrels from somewhere.
Right.
So a lot of it does come from different wine and bourbon barrels.
Totally. Yeah.
So I suspect that's where most of that comes from.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to give a shout out to 4 Leaf Whiskey in the house tonight. 4 Leaf Whiskey has been sharing a lot of knowledge with us this week, and
because we need it,
contributing a ton in the comments though, because we're not the only ones with questions. There's a lot of other people that do have questions, and so 4 Leaf Whiskey been very helpful and very knowledgeable and interesting this week, and so we definitely appreciate your contributions this week.
Yeah, thank you. I think the cat is trapped in her food closet. No, here she comes.
No, here's her head.
Yeah, sorry. She's just banging against her food because she went in there. Anyway.
All right.
I am appreciative of any and all knowledge. I fully admit that we have this channel and I should know more about whiskey.
Both have a lot to learn.
All of it as well. And I love our Patreons for multiple reasons, but I'm always like, you guys are so much even more knowledgeable.
Oh, we learn from them.
Yeah, all the time. And so I'm so grateful for any comments that are nice. The nice comments, I mean.
Look, I didn't even connect the mouse tonight. So I'm reaching into your living room. Hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to scroll my computer now. Peach Coke having a Goose Island Bourbon County Stout.
And
some Irish whiskey.
Oh boy, I should have done that.
And again, back to Chicago for that Goose Island.
I've got 3 stouts that I've just been sitting on in the fridge.
Oh, Wendy's got Powers 3 Swallow.
Nice.
Buffalo Trace for Ruby Hart. We like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Goulday. What is going on, Rob? Travis Jules here. Mike Meyer, good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
We're what are we doing here? We still sipping this one, or are you on to the next one?
Well, I have a little bit left in my glass, but not a ton. But I'm gonna save that just because I know it's gonna be kind of
boy.
she's coming up.
Dear.
I know it's gonna be a little bit of a drinky of an evening, and so I don't need to go crazy here.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, she wants to say hi.
There are too many glasses up there for her to just say hi. Mavis, say hello, be polite, tell the people what your day was like. Mostly sleeping.
Mostly sleeping, which is why she's a big nut right now. My question to you, do we want to pour them all?
Let's go one
by one.
Let's just go one at a time. This isn't going to be an overly scientific tasting. We're going to learn a little bit tonight. We're going to taste a little bit tonight. And ultimately, I think we'll have identified a couple of favorites that we can revisit.
Agree. And I want to take a few notes. I'm not good at taking notes, but I'm going to try to take some notes because I'm curious of which one kind of, I'm going to say hits the mark, but I keep thinking that you tell me that that's not really a phrase.
The mark is not really, that's not a popular phrase.
But what is
checks the box?
No, I don't like checks the box. What do you hit the mark? Bullseye.
It's the spot.
Oh, it's the spot. Oh, crap. Yeah.
We're doing great. Here's a good question from Tim Gallivan. Any plans to meet up in the Midwest this year? The only plan that I have is to try and organize a Portland meetup because we don't have larger travel plans yet this year. We were just getting the van ready to go for the season because winter is still here in Central Oregon. Although we did have a really nice day today. Yes. We've had snow.
We might get 50s this weekend. That would be a welcome thing.
So nothing planned for the Midwest, but we have both agreed that from here on in, when we do travel, we'll definitely notify at least our Patreons to try and have meetups in the future because we haven't really done any. We had one meetup that was great, and then we never made it happen after that. So.
Yeah. Where are we starting, by the way, before we keep on keeping on? So that's what I'm going to say.
We're going to start. We've got 3 different green spots. My understanding is that green spot is the lowest level of spot.
Okay.
That it's the most readily, not lowest, but the most readily available of spots.
For sure. Yeah.
So I think that's the place to start. We have 3 different ones, and I mean they're the lowest proof. That's what I'm really trying to say. 92 proof. Green spot. We have.
Is it you just said this most readily available? So if you were going to, holy smokes! Thanks, Bill.
Thank you very much, Bill. We have 3 different green spots. Here's one that's 40 ABV. I think that's the place to start.
Yeah.
And that one is the American bourbon and sherry cask, and that looks like their regular green spot. And the other ones here look like specialty ones to me.
I know we've got so many. I'm excited.
Bill Becker, thank you very, very much.
Did we even say which bottles we're giving away? We're just going to kind of make it up as we go.
We are going to be. It's an Irish whiskey flight. So if you've been watching the channel this week, it's those bottles.
Yeah.
It's Teeling, the duty free only Brazilian.
We haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
Comes tomorrow.
All right. I'm not going to tell you all of them because I'm not going to spoil it. But Redbreast 12-year cask strength will be part of it. What else do we have? Powers Johns Lane will be part of it, and some more interesting stuff.
We'll do Cork cask strength because I want to share the love of West Cork.
West Cork barrel proof will be involved in it. Yeah. So anything that we've got a bottle of, basically that's Irish, coming your way if you win. And yes, Gold Spot is part of this flight tonight, Ed.
Because we got Gunnerstruck again.
Yes. Hey, Hanging AZ's in the house.
I was going to say that I started pouring the entire...
Friendly rivalry here.
Oh, nice. Nice. Thanks, Eric C. I was going to pour the entire bottle, and I said, that's crazy. I don't need to pour the entire bottle right away. So I'm going to leave a little bit here, and I'm going to...
It's a good idea. We have a lot of 7 whiskeys that we're tasting tonight.
And I am going to write this down, though, so I know what I'm drinking. Logo. And you don't have to, because I will be doing it.
Peach Coke says he's getting some Gold Spot tomorrow. Say now. Ken Connors here from Erin, Wisconsin. All right.
Oh, yeah, Midwest. I mean, everyone's from the Midwest.
Let's see here.
So many people. I love it.
Yeah, this is a great. Thank you everybody for
joining.
being here tonight. St. Patrick's Day, by the way, always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's a fun holiday to gather. We always spent the entire day with friends, and you don't always get to do that. So it is a one of my favorite, maybe my favorite holiday, to be completely honest.
Well, I think it's just I like the music. I like the camaraderie. I like hanging out with our friends. It's just fun. It's a joyful time. I feel like it's a joyful time. I mean, I'm sure there's, there's reasons for but in the States,
it's not everybody's favorite.
In the States, it's a joyful time.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
By the way, the stout that I'm drinking tonight, it's not technically an Irish stout. It's actually a American stout.
Mm-hmm.
It's Watchstander Stout from Ghostfish Brewing in Seattle, and they're directly across the street from Westland Distillery. So if you ever go to Westland Distillery and you need to top up with some food afterwards,
their food's delicious.
Fish and chips are awesome.
I mean, the beer's delicious too, but their food is delicious.
People always ask what we're drinking. This time it is Ghostfish Watchstander Stout.
Yeah,
that's their winter seasonal. Let's see here. Just catching up, everybody. Green Spot itself is the lowest proof, but the two wine finishes are 46%. Thank you, 4 Leaf Whiskey. See what I mean? 4 Leaf Whiskey coming through with all that knowledge. Look here, Court Fox, you are now a YouTube member. Nice. Welcome to the membership.
I know there's like
what
little,
do you say?
I don't know, but
we appreciate it. Thank you.
What are our little stickers? We got a Van sticker. Have we made a Mavis sticker yet? We had a Norman sticker.
We do not have a Mavis sticker.
So we need to make a little Mavis sticker.
The Norman sticker never made it into the store.
No, I mean for the YouTube, right? They have little emojis or whatever.
We need a channel emoji for Mavis.
Yeah, I think it should be the one where she's standing on her hind legs, breathing fire or whatever she's doing.
I love that t-shirt. If you haven't been to the bourbonband.com, we do have some new stuff in the store.
It is fun.
As of recently. So thank you, Court Fox. You are part of the crew.
I feel like we're already 22 minutes in. We haven't even started with our one.
Look at this rivalry.
Oh my gosh.
We just got Gunderstruck again. Thank you so much, Eric.
You guys are too much.
Ridiculous.
But I was just gonna say we're 22 minutes in. We haven't even started our flight yet. There's 7 drinks on the are we gonna
started smelling it.
Are we gonna be here all night? Probably.
It's gonna be all night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys are hilarious.
Yeah. This is this smells amazing.
Yeah.
There's you know what it smells like to me when you were a kid? You'd go to the grocery store and you'd put a coin in the candy dispenser and it would spit out a bunch of the bubble gums, the balls, like the gum balls.
Yes.
And then your hands would smell like those gum balls all day. That's the nose on this.
I don't actually know that. I said yes, but
I mean, there's more to the nose on it.
You're right. Are they the little chiclets or the actual gum balls?
Yeah, they kind of have that same smell, like the hard shell on the outside and then chewier on the inside.
I get a lot of apricot on this one.
Oh,
on the nose.
Stone fruit. Cheers.
Stone fruits. Ooh, subtle.
Super subtle.
Wow, if you've never had Irish whiskey and you want to dabble in it, this might be the one to dabble with because
I would dabble.
There's no strong Irish flavors. There's no strong peatiness. Like it's just a nice little cidery.
Oh yeah, there's no
kick.
There's nothing offensive about this pour. Green Spot is very popular, and I completely understand why.
Totally.
It's relatively affordable, and it is very, very tasty.
Yep.
It's a bottle we don't have on the shelf. We probably should.
Probably. Maybe.
It seems like if you have an Irish whiskey collection, this should be part of it. Canadian Chris wants to know, did Julie really say Randy? She did. And by the way, if you enjoyed the cask strength Irish whiskey video on Monday, we want you to know, and thank you, by the way, Canadian Chris, for the super chat. We want you to know that there is a rough cut, extended cut Patreon version of that video that has 15 more minutes of insanity and nonsense.
It was definitely nonsense. I remember we were having such a good time recording that video at some point, and I said something ridiculous as I usually do, and then I said, "This is for the Patreon." I was like,
there were three or four.
There's no way people are going to stick around for 40 minutes.
3 or 4 times during the recording of that video that we said that's a Patreon. So if you haven't seen our cask strength video yet from Monday, that was a really, really fun video for us.
Yeah. So funny.
Tremo here from Iowa. Good to see you. There's Bob Long coming through. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thanks,
you are
Bob.
entered for tonight's flight as well. I like this.
I think I'm a fan of Irish whiskey.
Yes,
Sometimes I drink it and I'm thinking, like, why don't we drink this more often?
I do.
Well, you do drink it actually more often, but
I drink it pretty frequently.
I literally only wait till March for whatever reason, and then we drink it. I will say I remember drinking it when we got back from our trip. We had drank Irish whiskey for 3 weeks, and I was very excited to get back to drinking bourbon at some time. But like I don't know why we just don't mix and match. I guess you do.
Yeah,
because I stick to the ones that
I'm always up to something.
Yeah, you are. You are always up to something.
Court Fox says that they're friends with Rebel and Leslie Lockett. Well, welcome any friends of
Nice.
Rebel and Leslie Lockett are friends of ours.
Absolutely.
Love the hat, Phil. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. Barter Hordes wears a scaly cap every single day, and I'm not surprised by that.
I'm not surprised either.
I feel like we fit right in there.
Yeah.
Sipping a 15-year Glenfiddich. Hey,
Ooh,
that's a nice night. That's a nice night.
That is a nice night.
Well, thank you, Tim. You are entered.
Like,
Cheers.
Per what I said at the top of the hour, I was going to take notes and yet have taken a note. I wrote down what was in the glass, but I haven't actually because I really do at the end of this want to be like, oh, my favorite was, but I like everything else. I always have such a good time, and then I don't actually.
Right. Well, I'm having a great
that.
time too, so it's all good. It's all fun.
So I'm going to say
Mark Nelson is here from the Alabama Gulf Coast. That sounds like a nice place to be right now. I could use a little bit of that Gulf Coast weather.
Or it's rainy, because that
could be.
seems to be what's happening right now. But
Ed suggests that we drop a shot of the West Cork in your Guinness for a homemade car bomb. We just want to tell a real quick story from.
Wait, you've already said.
I know. I tell this story every St. Patrick's Day.
I feel like you just like to give your friends a hard time about it.
Yeah, I'm about to. So we went to a place called
we literally said this last week at our.
I think I share it all the time. I'll make it quick.
Yeah.
There's a bar called the Atlantic in Chicago, and we would go there every year for St. Patrick's Day. And our friends wanted to order Irish car bombs, but the bartenders are actually from Ireland, and they didn't want to offend anybody or upset anybody, so they ordered an Irish carnival.
It is funny.
And the bartender said, "Do you mean a car bomb?"
So
if you ever want to if you ever want to disappoint a Irish American bartender, order
not
Irish
offend
carnival
them, just disappoint them, basically,
and watch them shake their heads.
I
love that story so much.
Maybe that's what it is. They were like disappointed. Like they were just like, ugh, come on. If you're gonna come up here and ask for it, have the courage to come up here and ask for it.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
You better order it. Come correct, as the kids say.
Is that what the kids say?
They said it in the 80s.
Oh. Said it in the 80s. Oh,
Slapshot in the house. Welcome.
Oh, I drank this one. This one's easy going. That's gonna be I wrote that down. I said low proof, easy going, not strong. I thought I wrote not stressed, which it's not stressed either, but not strong flavors.
I'd say not stressed works.
But it's not stressed either. It's just, if you're stressed, this isn't a stressful drink.
Melissa says, I have a Norman coin, and maybe Mavis needs a coin of her own. She will have one at some point.
Yeah.
It won't be this year's coin, which has already been designed and ordered.
Yes.
And
That's
should
true.
be shipping in the next month for Patreons.
Shoot.
And they'll be.
Sorry about that,
we'll
Melissa.
get them in the store.
I didn't even think about putting her on the coins.
I did, but we haven't even had her for 3 months.
Also,
she's developing a personality. We don't know fully what that personality is yet.
She is, because you guys love cats, just as well, maybe not all of you, but like love cats as much as we do. I just have to confess that she plays fetch for 45 minutes every night. Literally, like she's a dog. We think that maybe whoever her previous owners were maybe had a dog or something. I'm not sure.
It's very possible.
It's about the cutest thing that I've ever seen, because she's a cat.
She's all kinds of fun.
Yeah. And she like runs around with a banana in her mouth.
Yeah.
Which is also
her
hilarious.
little toy banana.
Yeah.
Hey, that was delicious, huh?
Yeah, I have enough for one final taste at the end of the 12 hours we'll be here, I think. So that's okay.
Bill says that the Irish whiskey tastes the best when your glass sits on a Bourbon Van Slate coaster.
Oh, wait, I got one right here, Bill. Oh,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Look at these coasters. Fantastic. We have a 4-pack and a 2-pack still in the store if anybody would like them.
Yeah.
The last of them for a while. We don't know if or when we'll bring them back.
I dig them.
Cheers from ATL. We love Georgia.
Nice.
Picked up a dry fly single malt. That's a Spokane joint right there. From Chattanooga of all places.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Even at 138 proof.
I shouldn't always be so surprised. Like, you're like, that's a whatever. And I was like, wow, I had no idea. I should probably at least pretend like I know what I'm doing here.
They have a Peach Coke can correct me on this. I think it's an ale cask finished that I look at pretty frequently whenever I go to the the liquor store. It seems like I hold it and I look at it and I go, I'm going to get this next time.
Yeah.
And I've done that like 5 times in a row. So it's probably time to get one.
It's like you just outed Superman. Because you said Peach Coke and then...
Well, he spends more time at the liquor store than I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Cheers to the spots and the wonderful colored walls for the painting fund. Thank you so much, Barter. And yeah, that's not the only thing that's changing. The lights are changing a little bit. We're always backlit so much that we get washed out and then the lighting gets weird on our videos.
That's why we just prefer to be outside.
We do, but we're fixing it. You know, this past year was all about the audio. This year it's all about the visuals. You know, you want to see us in all of our clarity. Maybe. Thank you, Barter. You're entered for tonight.
Do you want to see us in all of our clarity? I don't know. That's funny.
See, it's warming up outside. You got people on mopeds or whatever that was. Leslie Lockett, we love y'all and all the great content. Thank you so much, Rebel and Leslie. We appreciate that. This beer's pretty good too. And it pairs nicely with the green spot.
I need to remember to ask somebody to help us out on these live streams because you guys are like kicking my butt right now.
Yeah.
Usually
I always forget.
It's like a chill evening. And
Marty and Independent Joe, Whiskey Nose and Independent Joe have been our help before in the past, but maybe we need to seek out some more. I also keep forgetting to ask them, so it's not their fault.
No, it's our fault.
When they're around, they actually like jump in and do it without even being asked. Like,
yeah,
wonderful people.
Thank you so much.
West Coast is pretty nice right now. I agree.
Wait, what do we do next? I gotta keep the train moving. We got 7. And
Hang on, that first one was from Leslie Lockett. This one's from Rebel Lockett. We got
Rebel!
All the Lockets are in, so we have to make sure then if one of you wins, don't share it with the other.
Exactly.
That's the rule.
Finders keepers. Right? That's what we learned as
Precisely. Need a little help here. Green spot, we've got Leoville or Leadville Baron finished in Bordeaux casks or Chateau Montelena finished in Zinfandel casks. Which one should we go to next? They're both 92 proof, non-chill filtered, and we take requests. Thank you, Rebel. You are in.
Well, that means we have to get caught up on our things to find out what the request is. So what they were both green spots? I wasn't paying attention.
One is a Zinfandel cask and one is a Bordeaux cask.
Oh, I feel like you should start with the Zin.
Yeah, probably.
That's just
usually in a wine tasting you work your way.
Yeah, in my limited wine tasting experience, I feel like you don't go right into with the Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that makes any difference in Irish whiskey.
No, I think you're right. I think we'll probably go to Zinfandel.
Okay.
Bill says that we should look up Irish distillers who makes all the spots: Redbreast, Powers, Middleton, Method and Madness, powerhouse of great Irish whiskey. And we actually did
Method and Madness. We tried.
Love that.
That was delicious. That was, I think, one of the very last things that we stumbled upon. We were just kind of like,
we got it in Galway. The guy recommended some. He was like, if you want to try something different,
but like different, like we had tried so many all the time, or at that point or whatever, and we were just kind of like in a hole in the wall.
Yeah, nobody
was in there, and he was like, "Oh, you should try this. It's really good." He's like, "If I was drinking Irish whiskey right now, I would be drinking this."
Right.
Delicious. Yeah.
Richie asks, is there a Bourbon Van challenge coin? I collect a lot of them. Well, there's a lot of stuff in the store at thebourbonvan.com. There's a lot of glasses, but the challenge coins come out. We do them once a year. We do 100 of them, and they're serial numbered. And so if we have a number available, we let people know. Like, let us know what you want between 0 and 100. We'll do our best.
Yeah.
So we have.
Yeah, we've run out the last couple of years.
This year? Almost
bunch,
maybe more than 70.
But I feel like we
so there'll only be about 30 in the store.
I'm pouring the Zinfandel.
Chateau Montelena.
Yeah. I feel like we ordered more this year though. Or did we not?
No, I was going to, but they don't give you a price break until you hit 400, and we're not going to sell 400.
Yeah,
so we're not one of the big. We're one of the smaller channels.
They know this. That's why they're. I'm writing down what this is. Like it's gonna really matter when it comes to the end of the night. But green spot.
just Jeff Perkins with the best avatar in the business, letting us know that having a YouTube channel requires a little bit of work.
No work. Look at us. We're just flying by the seat of our pants over here.
Here we go. By the way, these two all the samples that we're tasting right now, Gunderstruck.
Oh, Gunderstruck.
These are all Eric Gunderson joints. Leoville Barton, that's the next one we'll do. We will start with the Chanteau Mentalena.
We can do both. Do you want me to pour both of them?
Both are finished in wine casks from wineries owned by Irishmen. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we pour them both? I'm actually caught up on
oh, good.
On comments.
That gives me like a few minutes. A few minutes here.
Yeah, we are approaching 10,000 subscribers, Barter. Thank you for noting that. And we have a lot. We do have some big plans for when we hit 10,000.
We do?
Yeah, we do. I do.
I know, we do. I'm just writing down. I'm going to pour this other one too because I kind of want to see them side by side. So this is the green spot in
Chateau
Bordeaux.
Oh, the next one will be Bordeaux.
Oh wait,
let me just
this
get
is a different one.
Let me just get the cat fur off of it.
Wait, this is the one, right?
That's the next. Yeah, Bordeaux.
Okay.
Leoville.
Perfect.
Yeah. Did I get it wrong again? Leoville Barton. Okay.
Oh, I need your glass.
So we started with a single. Which one? Yeah. Do not disturb. By the way, do not disturb glasses and Julie pour glasses are exclusive for our Patreon members.
Yeah. More to come this year.
More to come. Yeah.
We have to get some Mavis in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right. This is going to be quite the flight that we're having here.
I'm excited about it. Yes. So the first one we tried was I'll never remember what the heck it was. I should have written it down. Irish single malt. That was delicious. 100 proofer. And then the last one that we tried was Green Spot.
That last one smells like coconuts. I got some on my fingers and I just smell coconuts. Okay.
It was the 80 proofer. And now we're going to get on to the Zinfandel that we're going to start with. The super good.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. See, this is why. Woo. Okay, so the first green spot, very sweet on the nose compared to the second green spot. Going 3 green spots today.
Oh, the Bordeaux actually picks up a lot of the sort of like
it smells like coconut.
Musty vineyard.
Oh, the Bordeaux smells like coconut. I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, take notes.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is too kind of you, Eric. That is very nice of you. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. We did have one pour of Middleton Very Rare when we were in Cork. We ordered it at a bar, and the guy behind the bar almost couldn't believe it because apparently nobody ordered it.
That's right. Like that was the very last day. Like we were leaving. Yeah. I remember, and somebody was like, "If you're gonna go to any place, right, you should go to this place." And it was packed. You could tell it like it was a huge tourist trap. But we just sat at the bar.
Yeah.
And
tourist trap or not.
Literally, I think there was 2 bartenders. The one like Phil's like, I wanna have this one, right? Yeah. And he called the other guy over to watch them like pop
that
the
one
cork.
Was I think that was a 2019 that we had that day.
Awesome. I actually was just like, oh, it feels like we're doing something fancy. I mean, it was, it was fancy, but like they thought it was fancy, and I was like, hey, that's pretty awesome. Okay.
Thank you, Richie Z. You are entered, and thank you for watching the content and for commenting on the videos and everything. And thanks to all of you for commenting on the videos and keeping the conversation going. We're all learning, especially this week. It's been a big week for us because we're picking up a lot of stuff knowledge-wise that we didn't have before.
Well, I just want to, if you stuck with us since the very first St. Patrick's Day videos, we've come quite a long way in our
we're in the same hat
in our selections. You are wearing the same.
Oh, actually,
I'm probably wearing the same shirt. Actually, last year I wore a different
I cut
shirt.
my own hair.
Oh, really?
And it was not a good haircut.
I'm almost positive I was wearing this the first year.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Still looks good on you.
Wait, because that was 2021?
Yep. 2020.
No, 2020. Yeah. Oh, how funny.
No, that was 2021.
Yeah. How funny.
Barter says he's heard that coconut note on green spots before, and I actually got a little bit of that. There's something tropical on that first one.
I like when I'm just not like where it's like legit. Like when I taste something and I was like, this is what I'm getting. Is that what anybody else in the world is getting, or is it just me? And so that feels good.
Validation.
Validation does feel all right.
We call that validation.
Yeah.
Court Fox, thank you very much. New member, best member. I like it. Bring the attitude.
I like this like not feud. That's because it's all friendly. It's like I want to say the friendly confines here. Like Wrigley.
You're going back to Chicago again tonight.
We're just gonna.
We can't stop.
Like we're just betting back and forth. I like this little friendly competition. We're all about having a good time.
And how about TCU football? Let's go Horned Frogs, huh? We like it.
Who said that?
You didn't read that comment?
Oh, nice, perfect. I was like, you didn't go to TCU.
No, I've only been to Texas once in my life. Had a good time though. All right, let's see.
My aunt made
Chad Wallace in the house.
My aunt made you brisket, if I remember. Oh, have you been there twice?
Oh, we were there twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your aunt made no, your uncle made a crab boil.
And a crab boil.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I ever had
awesome.
Roasted garlic that you just like squirted on bread, like you just put it on bread. And I was like, why did I never know about this before?
That was so intense.
Yeah,
I remember you were so shocked by that.
Well, because it was.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable. It was a little uncomfortable for the rest of us.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know you could do this. I'm going to do this at home, and then I never did because who knew? I could smell like garlic every day, but that probably wouldn't be super nice for you.
Probably not. Have you tried the Bordeaux yet?
Mm-mm. I'm still enjoying the other one. So to me, okay, so I do want to actually talk about what we're drinking instead of just rambling on and have a conversation. To me, this green spot, the Zinfandel one, feels like it's a step up from the original one. It feels more flavorful.
Well, there's 12 proof points.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, from 80 to 92, we went.
Oh, nice. Well, that makes sense. But the flavors are stronger. There's a nice Irish quality to it, but I like the fruit notes in here. It tastes less cidery than this one, so it's almost more balanced and more full.
It's very nice. There's a vanilla on the back end of this. It kind of reminds me of, you were saying coconut, but it kind of has like almost a pineapple thing to it.
I have coconut in glass 3.
Okay.
Yeah, on the Bordeaux.
Yeah, I'm getting that there now too. I think glass 1 has more of a. It's almost like a pina colada with a vanilla aftertaste.
You like pina coladas?
I do. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Ed found us via Matt Madness. We had a great time on Matt Madness. We did not perform well,
actually,
but it was a fun night.
So we were told
Matt's always fun.
Super fun, super nice guy. It was our first time meeting him. I had just a blast.
Yeah.
I'm very competitive, and so I was disappointed that I didn't do better, though. We got a lot of age questions, and age is just really my Achilles heel. But I'm
terrible at nosing.
But at the same time, like, we had so much fun. It was our first time meeting him. He was just lovely. I had such a great time. It's such a fun competition.
We made some new friends at the Chill Filter podcast.
Yeah, and we didn't actually do bad. So, like, you came in second. But overall, it's not like we scored like 1 point. We were all four competitors were over double digits, and to me, that's a win. Like, we all scored multiple points, so I can't be upset about that.
And we also got to hang out all night with our friend Scott from My Bourbon Journey.
Oh yeah, he's so sweet.
It's just one of our favorite people.
I don't know if you would want me to say that out loud, but
of course you would. He's a sweetheart, and everybody knows it.
Yeah,
he can't hide that.
Yeah.
Oh man, Barter Hordes is switching it to Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Batch 97 tonight.
Ooh,
look at Barter's. Barter's all over the map tonight. I thought it was a malt month strictly. And here he's branching all over the place.
Is that the one we have?
We have the Freebird batch, which I believe is 77.
It is very cigar-y. Tobacco.
That's delicious.
Tobacco cigar. I like it. It's one of those that we don't ever drink. It's just, but when you do drink it, you're not disappointed.
No, it's a rarity because it's like 132 proof or something like that. Yeah. So, yeah. Ooh.
Katie Two Cats.
Katie Two Cats in the house. Look at how cute those cats are.
They're so cute.
Drinking Teeling rum cask Irish whiskey tonight. That sounds delicious.
They look like little kittens, but I hope that's what they look like full grown.
Yeah,
because
those are adult cats.
Their little faces are so cute. Like she's got like 2 little runs of the litter or something. Because I was thinking Mavis was a run to the litter. Like she came in so small. And the other day I was like, either we're like really beefing her up or she's gonna be another Norman where she's a big cat out of the blue.
Yes. Scott's a gentleman. OG. Yeah, absolutely. Cigar whiskey. Best, in my humble opinion, is Highland Park 12 Cask Strength Special Cask Series. I love those Highland Park cask strength bottles. I've never owned one, but I've ordered them like 5 different times, and I've always loved them. And they look great on the shelf.
And wow, that's so different. I moved on to the Bordeaux one. Ooh, what a nice! It's almost like maple syrup and vanilla.
I feel like it's winking at me.
Ooh, that one is like dessert in a glass.
Oh, that's tasty.
Ooh.
By the way, Julie and I went on a little, because it was kind of nice weather here on Saturday, we went on a mini pub crawl.
Yeah.
And I see
we didn't mean to. We were like running an errand, and then we stopped for lunch, and then we had a beer at lunch, and we figured might as well keep going. It was the first time we could sit outside without being completely like engulfed in winter gear.
Right.
Yeah.
But we still found a nice outdoor bar to sit at and order some Irish whiskeys. And I see Eric Gunderson pouring him a Napogue Castle Marcella cask. And I had a Napogue 12 that night. And by the way, I saw that Eric sent us a Napogue 14.
Nice.
Which we, again, tried in Killarney. The guy behind the counter was like...
You've got such a good memory.
Well, that guy was like 90 years old. And we were like, what should we try? And he's like, if you haven't tried this, you absolutely have to.
Was that at Courtney's?
Yes.
See, I remember that. The reason
that we've said it's at Courtney's, he was not 95. He was pretty old, though, so I hope I didn't offend him.
I feel like that guy was
I'm sure he's watching.
I feel like that guy was like 50.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's been drinking Irish whiskey since he was 2 or something.
Maybe.
But he wasn't 50. He was probably like 70. Yeah. He was super nice. The only reason I remember the name of it was because it was like my favorite bar there. Every place felt very overpriced and a bit touristy, and that nobody was in there. And it was like danky. It was a peat fire going. It was dark. Everything was wood. I don't know why no one was in there, but the people
away. I want to live
the people
there.
were all locals, and that's kind of my shtick.
Roll a cot into the back room. I'll live there. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think about...
Bill, you did send us some of the cask strength. I actually did. That's a bottle that one of them, he gave us 2 boxes, and my box is almost gone. Because I just randomly pick stuff out. That's why you're like, what are you drinking now? You're always up to something. That's what I'm doing. I'm constantly pulling from. Well, I want to get tasting notes on everything so that I know what the heck I'm drinking.
Yeah. I just kind of show up, start drinking. Man, what do you think about this? This one is so desserty. It's very sugary.
It's creamy.
I feel it's super balanced. This is definitely my favorite. They all taste different. 3 green spots, 3 different flavors.
This is a parfait. Like a tropical parfait. That's delicious.
I feel like there's a little butterscotch on this one. You can see all the sugar notes that I'm giving. So I put buttercup and I meant butterscotch, but I feel like that's the same.
A couple people drinking 2 stacks tonight, and our friend John, the whiskey neighbor, was reviewing cans. They have 2 stack cans of Irish whiskey, which I'd never seen before.
Like actually like
little guys, little cans. And now I'm keeping my eyes open for 2 stacks because I keep hearing good things about it. Kathy's getting into some. The cask strength.
Ooh, a cask strength.
Peach Coke says Egan's 15 is so good. What is Egan's? I've never even heard of Egan's.
All right. Well, we're going to have to try that one. Oh, if you ever see it. I thought maybe he was offering it up as like winky face. We're going to try that later.
He has to come back and return all the whiskey he stole from behind us.
This year when he came through and stole a box. Just kidding. He didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
I mean, he could. Yeah.
AJ Mountain Biker enjoying the Chattanooga Cabernet cask. Everybody's got a little something finished going on tonight.
We do. We talked about this briefly, but Irish whiskey usually finished because they're in old barrels and
it's aged.
Old barrels,
it's aged in used barrels.
Yeah.
So whether that, and sometimes they get finished as well, but like these green spots that we're enjoying right now, aged in different barrels. But would you call these finished? I actually don't know. I'm curious about it.
Yeah, maybe they're not finished because it's not like they're trying to pull out the flavors of, or maybe they are. I don't know.
I mean, again, if you're finishing this in a Bordeaux cask or a Zinfandel cask, Chateau Montelena, I mean, it's
right.
These are famous brands.
Places,
These are big
yeah.
brands. You're getting those for a reason, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Curious.
You have okay, so I'm gonna keep this train on the tracks, or keep the train.
You're gonna keep the rig rolling.
I'm gonna keep the rig rolling so we can go off the tracks later. I'm not sure. Because I am starting my lineup here.
It is a proper pint.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark, for noticing.
What is our fourth one?
Next up, okay, which spot do we go to next? I think yellow is the next one up.
Yellow, red,
in
and then
terms-
gold. Is that how we think we need to finish off?
Well, and we've got what happened to our blue?
There was no blue on the table.
Oh no, we're gonna need an eighth. There is blue over there. We will
an eighth sample. Oh boy.
Well, and that's the cask strength one. We have to finish with it. Yellow spot is single pot still, 92 proof, bourbon sherry, and Malaga casks.
This one is
that's Spanish wine, right?
Oh, and that's 12 years. And then this is red spot. This is single pot still.
That's a 15 year. That red spot.
92% proof, whatever. 15 years. Bourbon. The doctor type. Marcella.
Bourbon, sherry, and Marcella casks.
Oh, cask.
You got to know the word you're looking for.
Ah, crap. Yeah.
Peach Coke says Writer's Tears cask strength also great. That was the second whiskey that we tried when we went to Ireland.
Yeah.
We tried. We started with Redbreast 12 cask strength, and then Writer's Tears cask strength. That was the back to back, along with the beers that we ordered as soon as we walked into the first bar.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with yellow because then we're breaking up our colors. Yellow and gold too similar, so we'll go yellow, red, and gold. That's how I do things over here. That is how Julie's brain works.
I'm into it,
everybody.
Here we got some knowledge from Four Leaf Whiskey. Thank you very much for this. They're aged in ex-bourbon and ex-Oloroso sherry casks and finished in the Bordeaux.
Ooh.
So that's what it is. That's
yeah.
That's why that's a special finish. Got it. Thank you.
This one's nice.
When you drink West Cork whiskey, you have to replace the Guinness with Murphy's, the County Cork Stout.
Oh.
I don't have a problem with that.
I had Murphy's while we were there.
What was your favorite? Guinness was your favorite when you were there, but there was something else that you really liked. Was it Murphy's or something else?
I'm not a huge stout person. It's so heavy.
I am a stout.
You are a stout, person.
I'm 6'3", guys.
I thought Guinness was fantastic. I did not understand. Literally, we would be sitting there. At first, I didn't realize you could get like a half, which is what I ended up doing because I was like, who can drink all of this huge pint? It's a full pint of Guinness. And then people sitting next to us would order like 3 of them at like 1, 2, 3. And I'd have like a half and I'd be so full. It was impressive.
Guinness has never been one of those things that I drink and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel so bloated and full. It drinks easy to me.
Yeah, I
can drink a lot of Guinness.
I like some of the lighter ones that we had there. But for stout, I thought the Murphy's was good. The Guinness was delicious.
I'd say this beer across the country was great.
Yeah.
We had so many good beers in Ireland.
Oh, here. Our friend Stuff and Whiskey. We're going to drink out of their glasses now.
Guinness, Boddington's. Barter Horde says, my mother loved Guinness. And I got to be honest, I kind of want to turn that into a song.
My mother loves Guinness.
My mother loved Guinness.
It feels like a country song.
Maybe an Irish folk song.
Maybe. Sorry, I'm just writing a note down so that I remember that Stuff and Whiskey is in the yellow. It's the yellow spot.
I also love Magners, by the way. Magners cider is delicious. I like a true Irish cider because American cider always just it's so sweet, it's so sugary.
Yeah.
And I can't handle that. But the Magners, I felt was not that way. And there were a couple of ciders there that were actually even less sweet than those.
I actually liked the ciders a lot. I will say I kind of cheated. And
I said Magners. They always say Magners, which I think sounds better.
Well, it does because they have their accent.
True.
We just have the Midwest accent. I will say that I cheated a little bit and we went to Galway Bay Brewing while we were there.
I love that.
And
place.
It had like 20 beers on tap and it kind of reminded me of home. And so I didn't have like traditional.
Yeah.
That was my favorite because it was like the
great.
traditional. Yeah. All right. Yellow. Let's try it.
Oh.
Oh.
I went back to the original green spot.
Oh,
just to see. I wanted to see the difference.
I gotta put this glass out here. I'm making
Smittix, Smittix. Yeah, you.
Oh,
you
I had that. That's the
you
red
didn't
ale.
really like the Smittix. Well, they had a couple of different ones.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try the yellow.
Yeah, we don't say black and tans in Ireland. We've listened to enough rebel music to know that.
Ooh, ooh, this one's. This tastes elevated. Should it?
The yellow?
Yeah, it
Hang on,
tastes.
let me cleanse my palate.
It tastes warmer. Tastes like it's a higher proof, which I think we said it was like 90 something. It's not like cask strength or
This one's
anything.
92 again.
Oh, this one is 12 years. It tastes,
it's aged.
Yeah, it tastes a bit older. Of course, are the other ones?
I love the smell of it. It smells like pear juice.
I'm writing my notes. I gotta be honest. Right now, the green spot in Bordeaux is my favorite.
This is something that we discovered when we were in Ireland. We liked the green better than the yellow.
Yeah. There is a nice vanilla. There's a sticky note to this one. So a little bit like melted sugar or maple sugar or like a syrupy, maybe like a demerara syrup or something like that.
What is Malaga? That's got to be a wine, right? Malaga? That's the third cask, bourbon, sherry, and Malaga.
Mm-hmm.
That might be what's the interest. That's the thing that I think I'm not crazy about, because the sherry doesn't bother me anywhere, and I of course love the bourbon casks.
Mm-hmm. This one has a bit of a bite to it.
Yeah.
But in a nice way. I mean, it's not like unsettling or anything like that. It's less. If it feel like overall the experience is less about the flavor and more about maybe like
the intangibles,
the warmth and the heat. Like the warmth and the heat are the same thing, but like I'm not sure.
I like it. I think it's quite good. I think that there's a lot of vanilla on this. There's a spice. There's actually a considerable amount of spice compared. Mm-hmm. It's a Spanish fortified wine. There you go. So
we've run across this on a 5-sip before. I remember we asked this exact same question, and it was a Spanish fortified wine.
So so funny. More like a sort of the Spanish version of a Portuguese port, or I guess you have Spanish port too, or maybe a vermouth or something like that. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
This one's a little dry. Do you think it's dry?
Spanish wine named for the city of Malaga. We have got to get to Spain. Portugal and Spain, we are way overdue. Yeah, let's go right now.
Just close it down. Just close the lid.
I hear that flying and air travel right now is really fun.
Oh yeah, I've heard that everyone's just really behaving themselves. Actually, I thought it was kind of nice last time I went.
I had a great flight, and then I had
8
another
years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going back to
Patrick is absolutely right. Guinness in Ireland is very different than Guinness.
So different.
Yeah, I love it here too, but I really, really loved it there.
Yeah, and we've heard that on from multiple people. I don't know if it's the way that it's not made. Fine.
Porto and Barcelona. Let's go. Hey, I'm in. I actually looked at.
Was dry. I thought the other one was dry.
I actually have looked into Airbnbs that you could stay for up to 3 months in various areas of Spain.
Yeah.
Gets me excited.
It's probably way more affordable than just renting a place for a week.
Oh, yeah.
It actually is. It's probably the same price.
I love that you just shook your head like I don't know. Who cares?
No, not that. I just always am like, yeah, I'm in. I'm pretty much game.
Mm-hmm.
Real life is just boring. Not boring, but like, going to work.
Well, it's nice to escape and come home with a boatload of debt.
But like 8 hours of like working behind your computer, I could give that up. I could give that up for 3 months in some place. That's why we like doing the live stream so much.
You could give it up for the rest of your life. You'd be quite happy.
Totally.
I wouldn't blame you.
I do probably.
You could do it. You could do this channel full time.
Monthly, I probably am like, Phil, what do you think? Should I just quit tomorrow?
What do you think of that? A full-time Julie channel, and I just pop in once or twice a week.
No, I'm not good solo. I'm not a good.
Just quietly drinking, not saying anything.
I'm not a good solo act. I just kind of like add commentary. All right, yellow spot. I'm gonna do one more sip of this one, and then we're on to a red.
On to the red. I do think that I need to go grab that blue over there.
Where is the blue?
It is. We have 3 different samples of blue that have been sent to us, and the blue spot is so good. The Booker's boxes that I keep all the
Yeah.
samples in. There is one
I don't know
from Kurt from SLB Drinks in there, and it's written really big letters. His penmanship is incredible, by the way.
What is the word facetious?
Not at all facetious.
Oh, it really
but that's a great word.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? Frivolous is the opposite of facetious. So,
Frivolous?
Yeah.
I'm frivolous.
Well, no, it's the same as facetious, isn't it?
Anyway, okay. I'm not getting any.
You guys didn't come here for the
Yeah.
vocabulary.
I'm not getting any peatiness on this. Are you getting any peaty on any of these?
I don't think they're peated.
Oh, I don't
think the spotlight is peated.
I just always assume that there should be a hint of smoke. I guess I'm thinking of scotches.
Well, you're thinking of some single malts, not all single malts, but
True.
some.
I don't know. Ireland is so peaty in general, so you just
word.
think that it should be peated. All right, are you gonna go get is Blue Spot? That's the last one. So you want to get that, and I will pour.
You want me to go find it?
Or yeah, because I'll never find it.
You want me to get fresh glasses, or should we reuse something?
No, well, probably. All right, guys, it's the Julie podcast. This is what you have in store. That if you're stuck with me, okay. So I'm gonna pour for our 5th sample, not including our warm up. This is Red Spot single pot still 46, which would be 92, 15 years. Oh, this is the Masala. Did I already read this? This is the Masala, not Masala. Marsala cask. All right, let's try it. Pretty proud of myself for not pouring Julie pours of all of these. Cilantro. Ooh, I like the smell of this one.
I'm doing okay over here. Don't worry about
Phil's laughing at me.
No,
he's like,
because I'm so clumsy over here.
Okay, so here's my my 2-second thing about this. It tastes more like it was in bourbon casks.
What do you got? The red?
This is the red. The finish tastes like bourbon.
Ooh.
Like it has some bourbon flavors to it.
I don't have a
I
problem
think
with that.
I think this one would be appealing.
I came back with 2 bottles.
Oh, no, we don't need 2 more.
We don't need 2 more.
Or do we? Yeah.
Well, I was saving one specifically for tonight, and I forgot about it until now.
Mm-hmm. The Julie pour glass
Has the red.
has the red.
Single pot still, 92 proof, 15 years, bourbon sherry.
This is the oakiest one that we've had, in my opinion.
So this is basically the yellow plus 3 years. Looks like it's all the same details except for
perfect.
the age.
I was like, maybe not. So I'm gonna write Red Spot. This one tastes like it's finished in bourbon, even though there's just a lovely there's such nice oak in there, such nice vanilla.
The oak stands out.
The oak is the winner there.
Everybody loves a Julie pour. Phil brought a pour for Randy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
15-year Marcella finish. This is great.
Ooh. There's a bit of citrus on this one.
The vanilla note on here is killer.
Ooh. I keep saying ooh, sorry. And cinnamon. I just got a really nice hit of cinnamon. Mid to late palate.
Very gentle spice, but nice.
Ooh, I like this Red Spot.
I do too.
I'm gonna put a little star. So if I have 2 stars on my
You're using stars again tonight?
Oh, I was gonna do clovers.
You were gonna do shamrocks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know how to.
That's a little.
I'm gonna say
kitschy.
that.
That's a little cheeky.
I was gonna say I am not an artist, and my shamrocks would not. It'd probably just more look like a hand.
Draw us a shamrock.
Okay.
Here we go. While she does that,
can I cheat and look at one? Because in my head, I'm like,
look at a shamrock.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like,
just draw one from memory because we all want to see it.
I'm thinking about if
I'm having a hard time focusing because I'm so interested in what is about to happen over here.
I'm thinking if I'm walking. Oh no, I was thinking if I'm walking on the trail and a lot of times I'm like, is it poison ivy or is it just like a clover?
You like to rub it on your cheek to find out.
This is horrible. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again.
By the way, I want to mention that Kathy Huey. Well, I don't want to spoil tomorrow's fun. So I'm not going to say it, but one of the whiskeys that Kathy sent us, I liked it so much that I ordered it at the bar this weekend. and it will be. There you go, Patrick helped you out there. It will be featured prominently in tomorrow's video. Yeah, I think you need to show the people.
Oh yeah, just be like.
I like that you just wrote no. You drew a daisy or a black-eyed Susan. Maybe.
I did. Well, first I started and I already got to 4 and I was only like halfway through.
That looks like the NBC logo. That looks like a peacock.
I know. I was only halfway through and I was like, wait, there should be 4 stems or 4 petals. Oh boy. Wait, now I want to look at that one. Oh, that's not all what I did. Ah, crap.
Daisy. There you go. Thank you, Barter.
How many times can I say crap tonight? A couple.
It's the usual amount.
The usual amount. Ah, crap. I know.
I don't know, kid, the usual.
We keep saying we're gonna make a T-shirt that just says like it shouldn't be my face.
It should just say "ah crap."
It should just be "ah crap." What did we come up with? Our
Would anybody wear that though? It's kind of like it's one of those shirts that you're like, you can't wear that to mom's house.
Yeah,
you're not gonna wear it to church.
You could wear it to mom's house. It could be a conversation starter. Like, what is that? Be like, oh, we follow this like amazing YouTube channel.
Amazing is not a word that you would often use with the Bourbon Band, but we appreciate it if you do.
It's only 3? Oh man, I was way off.
3 hearts in a stem. Wouldn't that be a great name for an Irish folk band?
Should we start an Irish? I'll take up.
What are you gonna play?
I always want to play the banjo.
You have always wanted to play the banjo.
Is that an Irish thing? Because I'm not going to play the violin.
Yeah, it's an Irish thing.
Or the fiddle. Wait, what's the fiddle? That's the long, skinny one, right?
Yeah. Speaking of the fiddle, we watched the. Go ahead and finish your thought here. I'm just barging in.
Yeah. So the violin's a no-go because you actually have to be talented to play the violin. Like you can't just be me, just like try to like tinker away. The fiddle, the banjo feels like something like I could take. You do gotta let her play. Thank you, Canadian Chris. Flies a little bit.
Draw a clover after each drink. See how they change through the night.
Yeah.
I would wear that shirt. All right. Well, we need an all crap shirt.
I don't know. What were you going to say?
We are easily the classiest whiskey channel.
Well, we're the easily the one that talks about like bourbon, Texas whiskey, and Irish whiskey the least while we're on a live stream. Like literally, sometimes I'm like, did we even talk about the things we were drinking, or did we just have a conversation tonight? With our friends, our conversation with our friends.
The point to have a little fun.
I know
we don't take things too seriously.
Were you about?
I was gonna talk about the movie we watched the other night.
My gosh! So we watched. What was it called?
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Inisherin, which just came out last year. It's now available for rental. This is not a promotion.
Beautiful movie.
Yeah, and so we thought, it's Irish Week. We'll watch that. I mean, I don't know if any of you have seen it, and I don't know what people's thoughts are of it, but it like destroyed me. There are like not a lot of movies that like I get real emotional about.
We thought it was going to be a comedy, and it emotionally wrecked us.
I thought it was going to be like funny. I mean, because what's that guy's name?
Colin Farrell.
Like I thought he was going to be funny, and the guy and Hagrid. That
wasn't Hagrid.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh no, he did die.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Who is it?
It's the guy that was in the Belgium movie.
I thought that was Hagrid. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I thought it was going to be like a happy-go-lucky Irish, like whatever. I literally was like, just like the entire movie.
The ads did
the
not.
The ads said it was going to be funny, and I watched it, and
there were a little bit of funny, a little humor in there.
My soul was like almost devastated about like the I'm not going to say anything because I don't. Oh yeah. But I'm not going to say anything that happens because in case you watch it, but I literally felt
in Bruges.
Oh, right. I literally felt so unbelievably
Mad-Eye Moody. There
sad.
You go.
Oh, I knew it was a Harry Potter guy.
That's it. I actually didn't pick up on that. There
Thank
you go. Thank you, Canadian Chris.
Yeah. I don't know. There was multiple storylines that just really, and I'm just like in the corner, like trying not to be like an emotional like wreck. Yeah. And I didn't even look at Phil, like he was over there. It's like you're in your chair over here.
Don't you think Brendan Gleeson would join us for an episode where we drink Irish whiskey? The guy that played him. Don't you think?
No.
I bet we could get him.
I still want Michael Keaton. Yeah, maybe.
We're never going to get Michael Keaton. We're never going to get Brendan Gleeson. Who could we get? Which Irish actor could we get? Did Colin Farrell say yes to everything?
No. No, maybe I don't know. I don't know that many Irish.
Yeah, you got to watch the movie. We're not going to give away
We're not gonna-
anything, but yeah, everybody agrees it was intense. Yeah, Batman.
Did they agree it was intense?
Yeah, everybody says it's devastating.
I
Definite must.
literally went into the movie thinking it was a comedy.
Yeah.
And so if the only thing I could share,
but it's an Irish movie. Generally, Irish movies don't, even when they're comedies, they're not
yeah.
super happy.
I was like, as a person, destroyed. If you end up watching the movie, ping us about it.
Yeah, holler at us.
Because I'm curious what you guys think. Because we, it was just unexpected, and I was just, I literally thought about it for the entire next week about how unbelievably
dark comedy. There you go.
Sad I was.
Well, we had to cleanse our palate, so a couple days later we watched The Big Lebowski.
And then we watched it's the.
And by the way, tonight what are we watching?
Are we gonna watch?
Well, there's only two left on our list.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 left.
Is there?
Yeah. There's Once. We watch Once all the time.
Yeah,
we love that movie. We love the music in it. There's Waking Ned Divine. And
I don't know if people like that one, but I like it just because.
How could you not like
Phil just wants to live in a little Irish village that rains all the time, which would not be a place that would probably.
When they were looking for people to move there to like populate their small towns, I was like,
marshmallow. There's marshmallow in this one.
You're
now.
Absolutely right. The red spot's got marshmallow.
Yeah.
And then the last one on our list is what's the one with Liam Neeson's, isn't it?
Oh, Michael Collins.
Michael Collins.
We've never seen it, but we've heard people have recommended it.
We saw his home when we were in Ireland, so the least we could do is watch the movie. Also, is Liam Neeson's Irish?
No, he's got to be British.
That accent of his, I actually can't identify it. I don't know what it is.
Maybe he's Scottish. Do you think he's Scottish?
I used to think he was like Eastern European.
I don't know. We're all been taken by him, though.
Somebody help us, because I refuse to Google things.
We've all been taken.
Yeah.
My favorite part about Liam Neeson's is that there was like 8 Taken movies, and it's like, at some point, are you like, he's not great at like protecting the people that he loves?
That's what the Deadpool movie, he goes, at some point, you just have to think he's not a good
He's not a good, he's just not good at like his job. I don't know. Whatever. We've only seen the first one. All right. So we have 4.
He's Irish. Wendy says he's Irish.
Oh, he is Irish.
Thank you, Wendy. Northern Ireland. Eric. Okay, so kind of English, but also Irish.
Well, also, but you said when we were watching the preview for Michael Collins, you were like, who is he? But like, is he Irish? Is he British?
No, he's Irish.
And we said all of a sudden Julia Roberts,
the actor,
yeah, the actor. All of a sudden Julia Roberts pops in, and we're like, another one of those where you're just like, whoever's famous at the time gets to be in the movie.
Right. Yeah.
But if Liam Neeson, I call him Liam Neeson's, if Liam Neeson's is Irish, then that adds some credibility. So that's good.
It's a bit of a bummer that they didn't get a Irish, because I can't imagine Michael Collins was married to an American woman.
Yeah, but
we haven't watched the movie yet.
We have not. But if Liam, and Liam is a very Irish name, so maybe that makes sense.
The Quiet Man, Daniel Turner recommending. Thank you, Daniel. For St. Patrick's Day, watch The Quiet Man with John Wayne, Kathleen O'Hara, John Ford. Okay, so we've watched the preview of that 20 times because I think I keep saying I keep thinking like we should watch that. And the preview is basically him smacking her around like 10 times, and I'm like, this is kind of uncomfortable. So I'm not sure what to make of that movie. And I know it's a moment in time sort of thing, so it's hard to judge. But
you do have to,
at the same time, I'm like, oh man, it made me uncomfortable just watching the preview.
I want to say to Eric, because we received this today, and they were ice cold.
They were the coldest Irish whiskeys ever delivered.
You tapped this off. I mean, I opened that and it like exploded. Like you did not.
He had just filled it up completely.
Filled it to the brim.
The writer's tears actually had leaked out a little bit. I feel like he was really stacking to the brim.
You know what I'm excited about? We are using our Patreon.
Maureen O'Hara. There you go. Maureen O'Hara. Maureen O'Hara was the Christmas movie.
Holiday Inn.
Was that what it was?
No. It was the other one. Christmas in Connecticut.
I thought it was Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh yeah, Miracle on the original.
I think that's what it was.
I'm just gonna go through all of them.
You guys like Quiet Man? We'll watch Quiet Man. We'll give it a watch this weekend. Right. It is old. I mean, it is old timey.
I love old timey movies. Maureen O'Hara,
we went. I forget what town she's from, but we went there, and they were like, she's still the biggest Irish movie star.
Yeah.
Like they still celebrate her, which I think is great.
I think you're right. It is the original. It's the original Miracle on 34th Street.
Holden's got me. Thank you, Holden Kirkwood.
Wait, what? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so here is the Gold Spot, 9 years, matured in bourbon.
I didn't realize that you had just given me the gold spot, and I just took a big sip of it, thinking that I was still drinking the red spot, and I was like, "This tastes different."
Amateur. Just kidding.
Come on,
just
this
kidding.
is This one we actually sipped in that same bar in Dublin before we left. It was the last thing we sipped.
All right, Eric, if you are still on. Oh, he's just right there. He's just
right there.
Yeah. This is matured in bourbon, and then I'm thinking it's Bordeaux port casks, 51.4. So that's 100.2. No, 102.8.
There you
You
go.
can still do the math after.
Look at you.
2, 4, 6.
The bottles are lining up. Should we angle this down so people can see the bottles lining up on the table? We can.
Here, I can move them forward.
Yeah. Still can't see them. By the way, if you
I have been pouring less the more that we've
now,
gone.
that's a weird
that's
angle.
nice.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna push this back up gently.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't know, we are doing a raffle / giveaway thing tonight. Well, it says it on the bottom of the screen. Irish Whiskey Flight, and these are unusual Irish whiskeys. At least one of them, I'm quite confident you probably have not tasted before, unless you purchased it at a duty-free place in Europe, because it's very, very rare.
We're not going to tell you what it is because that video comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. If you were watching an hour ago, you already know.
What do you mean an hour ago?
I accidentally said it an hour ago.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on.
Oh, that smells amazing. I need to know more about this. Okay. This is, by the way, everybody, this is the Gold Spot 9-year, matured in bourbon, and does that say Bordeaux?
That's what I said, Bordeaux.
Port casks and 102.8 proof, non-chill filtered.
It does smell proofy.
As all things should be.
Sláinte.
Sláinte. That's toffee-tastic.
That had 3 layers
I could
to
drink
it.
a lot of that.
It was like, ooh, and then it was like, yummy, and then it was like, dang.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what I got out of this one.
What did we get this for? $17 for a pour of this at the whiskey. Was it Whiskey Kingdom in Dublin?
Again, I'm not gonna know that.
I'm trying to think of the name of that great bar. It was in a touristy area of Ireland, but it's a great bar regardless. Oh, is that tasty? Beach Coke. I get some Gold Spot tomorrow, if you know what I mean. I don't, and a lot of the time I don't want to know what you mean. But this is
wait, who is that?
Beach Coke.
Oh boy. Oh, this has a wonderful viscosity to it. This is like the mouthfeel is amazing on this.
I love the flavor of this. As a bourbon drinker, this one hits my palate the best.
It is
just because it's like tailor made for the American palate. I feel like it's probably tailor made for everybody's palate, but it sure hits mine.
Well, it goes back to our Monday video where I said I want Irish whiskey to taste more Irishy. And out of the first couple, like 1 or 2 that we tasted, most of these feel a little bit like they're trying to toe the line. No, they are, sorry, not trying to, but they want to appeal to more of a broader audience. So you don't get polarized by some of those like Irish flavors.
Yeah.
You know?
Bill, it was not Temple Bar. It's about a quarter of a mile. Oh, I want to say south of Temple Bar. It's on the same street, same drag.
Are you talking about the whiskey bar?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Paradise
Whiskey. It was whiskey something.
Not Paradise. Palace? Whiskey Palace.
Look at you.
There we go. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Whiskey Palace. But if you ever go up to the second story. If it's open, the second floor.
Yeah.
If you go up there during the second floor, it is very, very like just quiet and cool. It's a great place to hang out and drink all the whiskeys.
We only got to be there.
And the prices are great.
Yeah, we only got to be there once because we kept going back, and then they were always either shutting it down or there was like a party or something.
Yeah, we hung out. We hung out in the.
Busy.
We hung out on the first floor a lot. I think that there was a lot of like. It seemed like there were clubs and locals in the second story a lot that kind of had it reserved, and I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Writer's Tears Mizunara cask, the Dram Good whiskey in the house, by the way. Writer's Tears, is that Mizunara? Is that a Japanese cask finish? That sounds great.
It does sound
Japanese wood finish on Irish whiskey. Keeping us company as my 10-year-old and I build a Pinewood Derby car. Man, I built a lot of those. Second place overall in my region one year.
I will say, I was always like a little annoyed that I had to like do a sewing patch and the boys got to like build cool cars. Because I've always been like a little bit more tomboyish.
My niece
like
just
in
built
heart.
a car.
I know. And like we never got to like cross those lines, like those whatever. And so my brother was always building like a cool Pinewood Derby car. And then I had to like make a hem skirt or something.
Skirt?
Yeah, which obviously I do not wear.
I haven't seen you in a skirt in
at least 7 years.
Yeah.
Actually, I wore one at Christmas, but that's about
You wore one at Christmas?
Yeah, at my Christmas
Locally?
party. It was floor length, so it doesn't really count.
Oh, they were serving up really sugary old fashioned, so I don't remember much.
Yeah, and it was made of like running clothes, basically. Like it was like it was probably the most,
Brooks brand skirt.
It was basically Brooks brand skirt. Yeah.
We let girls build them too. That's the way it should be. I love it.
Yeah.
Because
not everybody wants to, but I was always like,
most people want to. What's more fun than auto racing?
I know, and you got to paint and like do cool stuff. And my brother was, he was only like just a little bit over a year older than me, and I was always a little bit jealous of that.
Yeah.
Because I was always playing with Matchbox and building like bridges, and then making them break per.
Sure.
The U.S.
Clonakilty cognac finish single barrels. If you find one and it's cask strength, scoop it up. That's all I can say about that. That's great whiskey. They're around right now too. Boy Scouts had a sewing and a cooking patch. I actually got the sewing patch or sewing badge when I was back in the day.
Nice.
I got a lot of those. I got the braiding.
Can you braid my hair right now? Do you
I
remember
didn't
how
braid
to do
hair.
it?
I braided I made rope with it, but I could probably do it, and then
Yeah.
you can have rope in your hair if you want.
Just a rope?
Sure.
Like knots?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Well, that was a different badge.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
Green spot on sale for $46. That's about where I've seen it. That's pretty good value. Independent Joe says I stopped wearing skirts for the winter.
Like kilts?
Fair enough, Joe.
Yeah.
You do you, man.
I love it.
I like it too, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a friend that wears a kilt. When we were camping last year, he came wandering out in a kilt, and at first I
loved it.
I was like, what is happening? Because he was wearing short socks.
Oh, instead of like knee highs.
I expect tall socks with a kilt.
Knee highs, yeah.
And he was like, no, it's a tactikilt.
Yeah.
And hey, you do you. We're not going to judge you for it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, the Clonakilty single casks, those are great. Last year we got one from Pelican Brewing, aged in Kiwanda Imperial Stout casks. I couldn't believe that they finished something in an Oregon beer cask. That blew my mind to begin with, but then the whiskey was amazing too. That was a good bottle. I say we, but that was me. I knocked that one out pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it didn't survive March.
We're talking about Clonakilty, and that shows up tomorrow. Clonakilty.
Stop giving it away.
Oh, well, maybe it'll entice you to watch.
These are supposed to be surprises. Tomorrow's videos is our second most fun video this week. The cask strength video was easily the most fun.
I actually told Phil, I was like, thank goodness we released that on Monday instead of like Wednesday, because by Wednesday it's like nobody cares anymore about Irish whiskey.
This gold spot, by the way, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
This is one of those it's $200 a bottle. Okay, I would still buy it.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. This is delicious.
I'm not sure if I would. I don't disagree with you, but I don't know if I would agree with you.
Really?
I don't know.
I love the vanilla
it goes
on this.
Back to
I'm a vanilla guy.
It goes back to the Monday videos. Like we're going through this, and so I'm judging on just what we're drinking right now instead of thinking about like Monday I was like irritated because I thought things tasted too bourbony. Not irritated. I thought they were amazing and delicious.
It struck me as a little irritated.
And they were like, if you were going by drinks alone, then some of the other ones were obviously, higher quality.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about Irish whiskey, and so I'm also thinking about Irish whiskey here. None of them really taste like Irish whiskey.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they taste great.
Wow.
BT's in the house. William Reynolds, welcome and cheers. You're jumping in at a good time because we are currently
2, 4, 6, 7 glasses in.
Peach Coke says, "What if I got Gold Spot tomorrow for $130?" That's a good question. $130 for Gold Spot.
It's better than 200.
Are you buying?
Is that what this is?
That's the Gold Spot, yeah.
Oh.
I lifted this up and I'm drinking something else now. This is Red Spot. I'm drinking. What? Okay, let me ask you this: what do you like better?
$130 because
would you pay $130 for?
I'd
the
rather
Gold
have
Spot?
the Cal 15.
What about Cal 16?
No, I would get this over Cal. Well, because we had a crap batch.
We had a bad batch here on the West Coast. Yeah.
So I mean, everyone loves we did finally get to try a Cal 16 that was delicious.
Right.
But I would pay.
Thanks to Eric and Ruby Hart.
Yeah, Eric and Ruby Hart. And then I would rather have the Cal 15, and then I would have this, and then I would pay for the Cal 16. That's my order.
In full honesty, the Red Spot hits my palate the best, I think.
Wait, I gotta look back at my
It's the earthiest of the bunch, and I really am enjoying it. That's the one that I've been kind of lingering on here. I've been holding on to it.
That was number 5. I have 3 and 5, which is the Green Spot Bordeaux and the
That was great.
Red Spot, which I said was Bourbon, Citrusy, and Oak. Those are my 2 favorites so far.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I do really like the Gold Spot, though.
I don't know if I would want to pay $130 for it.
I think I like the proof point of the Gold Spot. I think that it brings there's more flavor. It enhances the mouthfeel of it. No, you're doing great over there. I think that there's a lot to like on the table. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a lot to like.
Wouldn't pay over $150. I kind of feel like that's probably right.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd buy Gold Spot for $99.99, but $130. Yes. Yeah. I think that's it. The Red Spot is really, really good, though. We did not bring in the Blue Spot yet. That is the next one that we will pour. I grabbed a Blue Note, not a Blue Spot, so I need to go back.
I will say, so to the Gold Spot's credit, I gotta figure out where all my notes are.
You share that and I'll get the other bottle.
To the Gold Spot's credit, it is the one that has the best mouthfeel. I do feel like the viscosity is like superior to the other ones. Flavor wise, which is something that I usually like think about. Like I want something that like either like super earthy and weird and funky, or I want something that is sweet, or I want something that tastes like tobacco. Like I want those flavors to be pronounced. I'm getting that in glass number 5, which was the Red Spot, versus this one. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about the price point on this one. Would you agree, Philip?
Yeah, maybe.
He wasn't listening.
I wasn't really.
Bill says Blue Spot. We did that on Monday. We did do that on Monday, didn't we?
We did, and we have another one around here, but I can't find it.
You put 2 on the table.
Yeah, but it was a Blue Note.
Oh, you put Blue Note on the table.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can't end. We should have started the night with this one, Philip. The Redbreast.
Oh, you looked at it? That was going to be a surprise. Okay.
I thought this was the Blue Spot.
Yeah, I actually don't know where our Blue Note went to. I had a sample of it around here and now it's gone.
All right. Shoot. All right, we can't find the Blue Spot.
So all we
Blue
know is that
Note
the
would
Blue
be a
Spot
little
is
bit-
very, very good.
Yeah.
If you saw Monday's video, you know that we both enjoyed it very much.
It fared very well for you.
Yeah.
So at least, I mean, that's a comparison. It doesn't compare in.
You did Blue Spot on Monday. That's
Yeah.
Bill Becker's right.
It didn't.
Thanks, Joe.
It didn't.
Is Phil in trouble? Yeah, probably.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Blue
I don't
Note
know where it
equals
would
Blue
go.
Spot. Yeah, that'll be quite different.
I don't know where that one would have fit in this lineup, but I'm sticking to the fact that I'm looking back at my notes because I'm glad that I did take them. My favorites today, and I'm going to take a little trip down memory lane.
Let's do it. I'm going to relax with a stout. You do that.
I think I liked the Green Spot Bordeaux and the Red Spot. I got to figure out
It's just Red Spot, I think.
Is it just Red Spot?
Yeah.
Marsala casks, bourbon and Marsala casks. Those are my 2 favorites.
Yeah. Oh, it's Marsala, and the yellow was Malaga. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very different. All right. Richie Z's pouring a fresh crack of OGD bonded with two Irish. Always love OGD. Yeah, that's a nice combo. OGD bonded. We celebrated OGD bonded not too long ago.
I
on
always
Instagram.
celebrate it.
Yeah,
It's our go-to. Instead of what is the thing that we keep in the freezer?
Fireball.
Fireball. Instead of Fireball for hikes, OGD bonded.
Yeah,
That's what we bring now.
so
The hip flask.
when we posted that photo on Instagram, I was like, I have a half pint of OGD bonded somewhere, and I could not find it. And when I was bringing in all the empty boxes from the garage so that I could get all of our bottles bottled up that were behind us, the last box that I grabbed, I brought it in and I opened it up to put more bottles in it, and I found that half pint, and it was half full, and it had been sitting out in the garage. It was the coldest whiskey in the entire world. But I'm happy to have that old bottle because I don't know that they make them anymore. I haven't seen one in years, and I felt bad that I'd lost it. It's only 9:30. One more pour. I agree. We have one more sample bottle on the table.
Can I just mention? So I pulled out the two that I really liked the most.
Okay.
Which was 3 and 5. Still really like them.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too, by the way. I think we both agree.
I'm gonna say
I love the gold spot though. I demolished that glass.
The red spot for me, I wrote the most flavor notes of any of the ones that are on the table right now. I have bourbon, citrus, oak, vanilla, cinnamon, marshmallow, and then I got apricot. Is that a flavor note that Irish whiskey has? Because I keep getting this on things.
They say stone fruit, so apricot makes sense. By the way, Patrick asked if Nepogue Castle 14 is any good, and I think it's delicious.
The logo glass was that was the easy one. Oh, shoot. This one was our original. I gotta see this. So smell this one. This was the one that Bill gave us to start the night. It's not a spot.
It smells great.
This is what I think Irish. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused because I feel like Irish whiskey smells like this.
We've been drinking a lot of single malt Irish whiskeys lately.
Yeah, and not these. That's why I'm like, these don't taste Irishy to me because I was thinking that it needed to have a little bit of maltiness to it, single maltiness to it.
I think the pot still flavor you get from the spot lineup is very Irish. The green spot, the base green spot, doesn't strike me as very Irish. It just strikes me as easygoing, absolutely delicious, great introduction to whiskey or Irish whiskey, whichever direction you're going. Delicious. OGD Old Fashions for the lockets tonight. That sounds great. Writer's Tears ice wine finished. That sounds great. Fireball, add a nice cinnamon flavor to your Pappy 15. Great idea, Independent Joe. I think that's a fantastic call. Nepogue Castle 12 is a staple. I like that at a bar, especially when there's not much of a whiskey list. You kind of see that one a lot, at least around here. Yeah.
I did a very quick retaste of all of these while you were
chatting.
Yeah, while you were chatting.
Sure, why not?
I don't have this isn't like a definitive order. This kind of feels like if we were doing like an actual video, I'd be borrowing glasses. Or I'd be refilling because we've only used half, so we've only split an ounce basically. But I think 5 and 3 are definitely my favorites.
I think the red spot's the winner for me.
There's something about this red spot that is just,
it's sticky on the palate. Returning to it, I think it has more flavor even than the gold.
The gold is not my favorite.
I really like the gold, but I think the red is better.
There's 2 green spots in there that I'm like, these are good.
The green spot with the Bordeaux cask, the red spot, and the gold are definitely clear winners for me. And I wish I could find the blue because I think that the blue would be right at the top of the list. We loved that.
I honestly think I have. We're not doing orders here. But I honestly think this maybe because we're just like live streaming and it's a little bit easier for me. Wait, what's the yellow spot? I think I didn't like this one.
We weren't that big on the yellow spot. Yeah, that red is great. Yeah, Bill wants to know if you had some left in your glasses. We did. Yeah, it's a miracle.
Well, and it's
a St. Patrick's Eve miracle.
And I did good. Like I only poured half of them.
Little pours, because otherwise, I mean, we're getting pizza tonight, right?
I was gonna throw one in. A frozen pizza.
Frozen?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's easier. So here's my order. If I'm gonna do a top 3, and then the bottom 3
This is
I
a
would
great
need.
call.
Yeah, the bottom 3 I would need to like retaste them to, and nobody cares about that. So, I mean, you could, but so for me,
Good
I'm
night,
not-
Kathy Hugh. Have a great night. Thank you
Good
for joining
night.
us.
Julie Pour in my Julie Pour glass, which is the red spot. I said bourbon, citrus, oak, vanilla, cinnamon, marshmallow, apricot. That was my number 1. I liked the red spot.
Look at your tasting notes, and you're saying like I couldn't just have my own channel and do my own videos.
Well, no, because I
Lies.
like to chat. Anyway, so red spot for me came in number 1. Number 2 for me actually was my do not disturb glass, which was green spot, the Bordeaux finished one. I got coconut on the nose. It tasted like dessert, maple syrup, vanilla, brown sugar, butterscotch.
Mhm.
I loved that. And then I would go gold spot with the great mouthfeel.
Yeah.
The reason I like
I think I'm in that order with you.
the reason I like the gold spot was because that mouthfeel, the balance, everything was really great. But the flavors of these first 2 glasses were so delicious that it overshadowed the gold for me.
Yeah.
So that's my order.
I think the red spot to me is kind of the clear winner. That's a
I
mind-blowingly
loved the red.
that is a mind-blowingly good whiskey.
So for all you listening out there,
Do you want to answer Peach Coke?
is it time for us to... No! I definitely don't need a high ABV beer at this juncture.
Barter
Especially because everything we have is like a Deschutes one that's like at 11%.
Barter's coming off of a what did you had a Stag batch 18, Stag Junior batch 18 and something else tonight that was really powerful. I don't think Elijah Craig 18 is going to satisfy you tonight.
You
think
had a
Booker's,
Stag tonight?
Yeah, it is
that's
Stag
nice.
18. I think Booker's 2104 is your next stop. And I would save the Elijah Craig for another night because that's a subtle whiskey.
Oh, Electric 8. Wait, we have the Electric 18.
We do.
Yeah, that
It's only 90 proof, I believe. So I would not go with
I
that.
think
tonight.
it got mixed reviews. Ours was pretty decent.
I really liked our bottle of
Yeah.
it. I like it. I still like it. We still have it.
Yeah.
Because we got it for $135 and then like 6 months later it was $150.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple of times and I won't buy another one, I don't think.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
whiskey.
I'm going to. I know that we have one more that we're gonna close the evening with. We said that.
Should I get fresh glasses?
What-
Probably, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
We said this was gonna be a happy hour, so we're going a little bit past. And for some of you, you're probably
Annoyed.
no going to bed.
Oh,
No, it's only 9:30 on the East Coast, so not going to bed unless you're us. But I just want to let you know for the spot challenge, which wasn't a challenge, but for the spots, Phil and I both liked the red spot, single pot still, 92 proof, 15 years, bourbon and Marsala casks, finished in bourbon and Marsala casks. So that was our winner. Yours too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
okay.
so. I think so. Yeah, and I really, really liked the gold spot. I might have liked that better than the green spot.
Yeah, you might have swapped your 2 and 3.
But very, very good.
I'm
And
excited.
a huge thank you. These are all Eric Gunderson bottles. Other people have also
Crazy.
contributed us these bottles to the channel, but Eric, these are all Eric Gunderson bottles. So a huge thank you, Eric. This is
So nice.
Eric is always he's always ready to share
Always.
a glass
A
with
love
us.
of whiskey.
And that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
So it is Friday, Junior. There's no going to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I know. And we're.
You all need Redbreast 27 in your life. Well, that's about.
Well, wait.
Oh, BT. Thank you, BT.
No.
By the way,
I'm just trying to go back because we kind of kept going.
this is where we were at. Right
Oh,
here.
nice. Thank
The
you.
yellow Starburst. Julie likes Starburst. I don't like any Starburst.
I love Starburst.
Yeah, you're a candy.
When
Candy. I like jelly beans.
jelly beans are the worst. I did eat some this week, and I was like, every time I ate one, I was like, I hate these, but I'm still gonna eat them.
Eric, I think that the base level green is great with a stout because they don't overpower one another. I think the red is very, very good with the stout, depending on the stout.
Wait, that's okay. Challenge accepted. Can you put it up here? Because I actually think I had 2 greens that I thought were really good.
You considered this?
No. But I had
Oh.
2 greens that I was like, these are delicious. And I thought about which one would go better. So one was the logo glass, one was the. Okay. So the logo glass.
Uh-oh.
We got a little nugget.
Come here, sweetie.
Oh, good stretch.
Oh, she's doing a lot of stretching.
Come here, baby. Oh, wait.
Good girl.
Oh no, she doesn't like it.
Look at how her belly fur is growing in, though.
you want
Oh,
to show
she's
her?
going to bite your watch. She hates technology because it's distracting. She doesn't like phones,
She wants
computers, or
She-
smartwatches because she goes, that's taking away from the attention you could be giving.
I get it. I get it. We don't need any more stuff. Okay, so stout time.
Eric's going to end the night with Red Breast 21. Very well done. Daniel says, for low ABV, Wasatch Polygamy? Is that a Utah brand? We love the Wasatch Ranch.
What's it?
I always wanted to run that
Wasatch
100
and well, that was funny because
Utah and
I went. You said polygamy, and I was
Wasatch.
like, that's kind of stereotypical. But then you said Wasatch, so that makes sense.
You all need Red Breast 27 in your life. Well,
Hold on, I'm finishing Eric's thing.
okay. Wasatch Polygamy Porter out of Utah. It's a great name for a beer.
These are both good.
Booker's is the final four. Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Go next. Don't. No. She's eating the computer.
Oh, she's biting it. You should be feeding me. Dunville's 21-year single
Eric,
cask finished in Palo Cortado. Come on, UPS.
I'm not sure. Have you tried the stout with both of the? I think the green. I think you're right. The greens are the way to go.
With the stout, yeah.
It might be just
Easy going.
I might just be the original one, the first one that we had.
That's what I thought.
Because the Zinfandel had almost too much flavor that you would hate to like muddy that with the stout.
Yes.
Whereas the first one was like the flavors were so subtle that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what I'm looking for with an Irish whiskey
Yeah.
generally. Like I
Which is why
I
you
love
drink Jameson. Usually.
I love a Jameson
Yeah.
with a stout.
Yeah.
That's a great combo. And Jameson actually, compared to a lot of the lower shelf whiskeys out there, has kind of a lot of flavor. Honestly, we've tried it
I
against
like
a lot of
Jameson.
different things. We've tried it against Kilbeggan and well, last year's St. Patrick's Day video, we tried it against 3 different Irish whiskeys that were about the same price or less, and it dominated. She is clawing at me. And she's hooking my butt. Stop it.
I
What
will
is
say
happening?
that we did try some variations of the baseline Jameson, right? We tried like black. It wasn't Black Label, but
Black
it was like,
Barrel is what they all in Ireland. They all love Black Barrel. That was the one that everybody said you got to try it.
yeah, and I feel like we tried 2 or 3 different types of Jameson, and in my opinion, the one that we get here, just the baseline Jameson, is the way to go. I liked it the best of all of the ones that we tried.
Yeah,
Anyway.
absolutely.
All right.
Utah brands have a sense of humor. Epic's Big Bad Baptist, etc. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
4-Leaf Whiskey says Redbreast 12 and Guinness have several tomorrow. Yeah. By the way, we on St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, we will not work a full day. So if any clients are watching currently, expect that we'll be shutting her down around 11 a.m.
Oh no, we can't. I have a meeting at 10:30, but or 11:30, one or the other.
You have an 11:30 tomorrow?
Yeah, but I'll be off at like 1.
I will be affected by the time you come out of that
Yeah.
meeting. Black Barrel way overhyped. Yeah, I think that
I was unimpressed, to be like people were like raving about it, and I was like, I'd rather just have Jameson.
it really appealed to people in Ireland though, for whatever reason. So I just assumed that maybe I wasn't giving it a fair shake because it didn't blow me away, but I know that people really liked it.
Yeah.
Compared to regular Jameson, I bet it was a standout.
No, I liked
But
regular.
Jameson
We
Stout
tried
Cask
it.
is very good too.
I liked regular. Okay,
Yeah, I do too.
quick question. Are we going to just 50-50 this, or do you want to save some?
What is the proof point on Redbreast 27? Does anybody know?
Well, I can look it up real quick.
By the way, when we were in Ireland, this is the bottle that we didn't try because it was even in Ireland where things are reasonably priced when it comes to whiskey at bars.
We couldn't
It
do
was
it.
$70 for a pour.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, I did the birthday bourbon. That was like my unicorn when we were in Kentucky, and that was only $42. That was like $40,
$42,
and I
yeah.
thought I was gonna like have a heart attack.
You
Just-
did not. You celebrated it.
I did. I was like, Phil's like, you could do. He's like, you could have it. I was like, oh.
You want to, yeah. When it comes to Old Forester, if Julie wants it, she gets it. That's fine with me.
Good point.
Proof varies slightly by batch. So this sample actually came to us from Kurt from SLB Drinks, and look at, I told you the penmanship. Look at this. Right?
Were you asking for about the proof?
Gorgeous. 109, 109.2. I think we're in the neighborhood there. That's good enough for me. Black Barrel seems closer to bourbon to me, says Patrick. That sounds about right. That sounds, yeah, I think that there is something to that.
I gotta put it in how old
We don't know what batch we have.
I just want to say this is, I think it's funny.
1079. You are not that old.
I'm 1,000.
Julie's putting in the age gauge. She says 1079. Batch 3 is 54 ABV.
I also think it's funny when websites have like prove that you're that age, and if you were like not 21, you just put in whatever.
I never put my accurate age in anyways.
You
Who's
don't?
got the time for it? Hey, come on.
The easiest thing I can remember. Okay,
The cat is just destroying everything in the house. What time is it? It's not even dinner time yet.
Yeah, she wants to play.
She does want to
young.
party.
I'm looking up the proof on this one.
We don't know what batch it is. They told us what proof it is.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through, and there's reviews, and it says the headline is "What God Drinks." 5 stars.
Yeah.
For the
If God would give it
27.
5 stars, you know it's good whiskey.
That's hilarious. That is a hilarious comment. I was just wanting to get an idea.
The Kentucky Oak was actually suggested to us a couple times, but we didn't even try that.
All right, so what are
we did try it once.
What are we gonna do? Just do 1 ounce, or do you want to really go all out and finish this out?
Knowing that it's not like 130 proof, it's only 108, 109 proof ish. I think we should do a nice, a healthy pour. We don't have to pour the whole thing, but a healthy pour.
Okay, and then
Don't you guys think healthy?
And then I'll be paying attention a little bit more. Well, no, I poured it all. So let's just end our. We probably should have saved a little bit for tomorrow, but all right.
Tomorrow we'll probably finish off our bottle of Powers John's Land.
I hope not. Okay.
Hot dog, red breast, 27. I can find it for $650. Says Beach Coke. He knows everything.
This smells like pears.
Oh, no.
Pears and peaches. This is pears and peaches.
And a ton of vanilla.
Hold on, I'm gonna drink a bunch of water real quick. just to because if anything helps reset your palate, it's just a pint of water, right? Isn't that our friend was like very adamant about when we were in our high drinking times? It didn't matter how much you drink during the day, but if you just drank a pint of water at night, no hangover.
He's like the smartest guy that I.
He
was the valedictorian
He's
in my.
literally the smartest person I've ever met. In my life.
Valedictorian in my primary school and of our high school.
I thought they had a valedictorian in primary school. Okay.
And now he works for like a computer company or a bank. I don't know. Maybe
I think
both.
he works for the government.
He actually texted me before this, and I don't even know what he said yet.
Wait, right today?
Yeah, and I haven't talked to him in like a month.
It's because it's St. Patrick's. Wow, you've talked about him like a month. You got a lot of friends. I don't. You like.
People
nice.
like me. I'm really fun.
I know. I'm not surprised by that, but
Mavis is 7 feet up right now, and it's a little scary. I'm hoping she doesn't jump down and wreck the entire production here. 1792 full proof in a Nashville Barrel store pick. That's a good day at the liquor store.
Yeah.
Bruichladdich Black Art. Yeah. That's a big bottle. Oh.
I'm still getting pears and peaches. Maybe a little apricot. There's a lot of stone fruits. It's a stone fruit cocktail.
It really is.
All right. Sorry.
How you doing over here?
I was like, oh, I hope that didn't get picked up by the microphone.
What was it? What'd you do?
I just kind of like internally was like burping.
You're ripping belches?
Maybe. Okay, so last pour of the night.
Here you go. First off, okay.
Oh,
Katie
shoot.
Two Cats says it makes her happy to watch our streams, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Aw, thank
Completely
you.
agree. Thank you so much for being here. To all of you, we hope that we're bringing some joy into your living rooms tonight.
Also, if you haven't watched Waking Dead Divine, it's probably not good.
You have
I
to,
like
no,
it.
you have to watch
If you-
Waking Dead Divine.
If you
It's
haven't
great.
watched Once, it actually is really good, and they've done like Broadway plays on it.
the
Whatever.
music of Once is
The
amazing.
The movie is better. And then if you really want to be depressed the rest of the weekend, wait till after the celebration of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And then watch that in a Sharon movie.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah.
I had a dream about a banshee when we were in Port McGee.
I know. I feel like it was the same lady.
Because that's the crazy thing. I'd never seen, I didn't know what a banshee was.
Yeah.
And then I saw her on screen and I was like, oh no, that was the
was
lady
the-
from my nightmare.
Yeah. Okay. So last drink of the night, we couldn't go out on a better. I feel like the cat's gonna jump into the ring
I'm
light.
worried. There's a lot of glass and a lot of things on the table, and when the
She's,
cat
like,
jumps down,
very high.
if this feed drops real quick, it's because the cat is a psycho and she
No.
wrecks the event.
The thing is that I always wave at her.
Yeah.
I wave at all animals. That's just a weird thing that I have.
Let's sip this.
Anyway,
I'm
okay.
so excited.
So last drink of the night, Redbreast 27. It's going to be our first time ever drinking this. It was the one thing we wanted to try and we just couldn't.
It was.
We just couldn't do it.
$70 for a pour in Ireland.
I actually gave
where they price control everything.
I actually gave you the do it. Yeah. I said that
you authorized it.
Yeah, I said I don't want to do it because Redbreast for me is a little bit safe but it's so delicious.
Yeah, the nose on this is incredible.
But you actually chose not to do it, so we're very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kurt, from SLB Drinks of Indiana.
Oh yeah,
my home state.
Yep, not far from where you grew up. Sorry,
because it was my home state.
I feel like it should be more solemn. Wow, this tastes a little bit like the Bushmills 20. This tastes like that apricot, that oak, that age. What if Irish whiskey ages in this flavor profile? Yesterday, the Bushmills was 21 years. This is 27. Apricot and citrus and oak.
I think what hits you as
crazy.
Citrus is hitting me as grass.
Really? I'm getting so much stone fruit.
There's something on the tip.
I like it.
Oh, it's grapefruit. It's grapefruit rind.
Ooh, grapefruit.
Like I get on the McCarthy's, the cask strength stuff. That's what's showing up here is grapefruit rind. That's why I was like, what is that? It's so weird.
I actually just was like, maybe it's not apricot. Maybe it is grapefruit.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's grapefruit.
Yeah.
And it's like real grapefruit, not artificial in any way.
There's no artificial flavors in this. It is so strong.
The flavor is intense, but that grapefruit is what shows up on the finish and it keeps coming back.
Here's the thing. I don't know. You said it was 105. I'm just going to go 105 on this proof or 108. It drinks like an 80 proofer.
Yeah. It drinks so easy.
But the mouthfeel is lovely. The finish lasts forever. The grapefruit apricot note is stellar. There's nice oak in here. I can still taste we've had
that grapefruit note is a little bit stinky socks though.
But we've had 7 drinks tonight. 7 samples of things. I think 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah.
8.
Well, this is 8.
No, this is 9.
Oh boy. Well, whatever. So we've had a multiple amount.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah. 7 drinks tonight, and it was like I haven't drank any of those. This is all I taste. The flavors are so pungent.
It's powerful.
You just kind of sat with it for a second.
This is an interesting whiskey. This is one of those that I will say, the flavor. It's not my favorite flavor, but it's so interesting that I can't. It's like watching a car crash. I can't look away.
I love it. I actually.
When I said that, it probably sounded like I was like, "Oh, he doesn't like it." No, I do like it, but it's so unusual. My palate is so confused right now. I don't know. It's like the Bushmills 21.
It doesn't taste like bourbon. This one is not playing it safe.
This doesn't even taste like.
This doesn't taste like Irish whiskey. It tastes like its own thing.
The overwhelming grapefruit note here.
You have to like that flavor.
Is throwing everything off. Yeah, if you don't like grapefruit or grapefruit rind even, which doesn't appeal to most people. I'm surprised that this is as popular as it is.
It is wrapped around my tongue, on the roof of my mouth.
The nose is amazing on this though.
I do like grapefruit in general, but wow. Oh no, are we gonna carb bomb this? Are you drinking a lot? Are you on drink number 8 too? Could you imagine? You'd be crucified.
It's a great example of the bourbon man doesn't take things too seriously. We will not be doing that, but we do think it's absolutely hilarious.
That was a terrible laugh. Sorry about that.
I loved it.
Poor Barter.
Barter, we're chasing the Redbreast 27.
We're only on numbers 8 now. Sorry. We're drinking dry. I feel like we have to be more serious about this one. I'm just
You
like,
don't want me to order pizza?
but I'm just so excited about this one. Red
this
press.
this is great.
Poor Bill.
Bill is tallying.
I feel like we're not like this is Monday, except that we've had more. And well, no, because we haven't had cast strength. I mean, this one, yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't find any Blue Note around. I know it's in that box over there.
We'll drink it later.
We will.
Anyway, you do have to like this flavor profile to like this.
I agree.
But I am enamored by it. I don't know. There's a cat just clawed at my foot.
She's clawing at us because it's almost dinner time. We're like 10 minutes away from dinner time.
Where?
Barter's Pizza. Yeah, that's right.
Which is a nice change from...
this whiskey's very... I will say this. Did I say Blue Note again? It's Blue Spot. Yeah.
It's like... Wait, what did we say
it's
that
like
one time?
now.
Where we... What was that other thing where... Shoot. I feel like Bill... It might have been Bill or Eric.
What is this?
I don't remember when we said what is this?
I said
thing?
Blue Note. Sorry, guys.
No, I was thinking one was like death, and the other one was like the liquor. One was like the song.
One was death, and the other one was the liquor. Now I got to write that song.
No, but remember, wait, was it the Bob Dylan? No, it was like something. Remember, you always say Heaven's Gate and Heaven's Door. Oh, I knew I'd get there.
Oh, there you go. Heaven's Door. We always say Bill Becker historically has said Heaven's Gate instead of Heaven's Door.
Sorry,
which, of course, is not accurate.
Yeah,
but still fun. Heaven's Gate, very fun.
Man, I got there. It just took a while.
Jerry Griffin's here. Terrence McDermott. A lot of TERRs joining late in the stream here.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
Oh, we should pick before
Best song ever, Death and Liquor.
Sorry, we should pick a winner. I forgot that we were doing this. That we were doing the giveaway. So we're 2 hours in. Poor people have thought, they'll be online.
We should announce a winner. Yeah,
we should pick somebody. I kind of totally forgot about it.
Do I get Siri going here?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Can you rename Siri?
We're gonna do the giveaway so that if 2 hours in, if you feel like doing something else with your life instead of hanging out with us, you can. Not that you couldn't. Just we'll let you know either way.
Let's see here.
Oh my gosh. This is the thing. I'm using Phil's computer, and we do not track things the same way.
I don't. You scroll everything
the wrong
up,
direction, and I think that it should go up, and yours all go down. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's a crazy.
After 9 pours of Blue Note, Blue Spot's all the same. Thank you, Rebel. That's accurate.
Oh boy.
What was I doing here? Oh, I was going to rename Siri to Shabana. Do you think that she would accept that?
Shabana?
Yeah, Shabana.
Oh, from like the movie.
From the movie. Well, it's a good Irish name.
Well, my Siri is a British gentleman because I
also named Siri.
No, but you know how you can pick your voice for Siri, and it could be just like a lady or a dude. It could be like the person in your car, the navigator, who's like, "Turn here," and then it's like 2 blocks behind you.
Sure.
I picked a British gentleman as my Siri, but then I turned Siri off because whatever.
This has been going for 2 hours. Has it? Oh my goodness, it has. All right. Well, we need to tell the people what they've won.
The people. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing the randomization.
By the way, a shout out to the Bourbon Wrench's dog. We know he's been struggling a little bit, and we hope he pulls through. I know that's a.
Oh, I didn't know. Is Trev's dog not doing well?
Not doing so good, and Trev's such a good dude and such an animal lover. He and his wife. So that we hope that everything goes well for them.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Well,
I love animals. We are big animal lovers.
Trev, by the way, a fantastic guy. The Bourbon Wrench, if you don't know.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Yeah, he's such a good dude. We met him when we were in Arkansas, and he was the nicest guy in the whole world. So,
yeah.
What am I doing?
You're picking a number. Oh, I got to give you a bracket. Woo, we got a lot of numbers tonight.
Hey, and a lot of numbers is a good thing.
301.
301?
I know.
Holy cow.
Wait, who's had one pour too many? Thank you, Barter. It's Phil. What is Phil?
Dare you?
I mean, who is Phil? Jeopardy.
301.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hey Siri, pick a number between. Oh no, I messed up. I pressed the button. No, I took a photo. hang on.
So, Barter, who is Phil?
Come on. My volume's all messed up because we've had people working in the house, so I have to get up extra early, and I've had to turn on my volume on my ringer and stuff. Oh, here we go. Full volume.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Siri heard that. Hang on. We're going to do it one more time. One more time. Here it goes. Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 301.
It's 147.
It's 147. There you go.
All right, hold on.
I got the volume right and everything.
It is Bill Becker.
What? How about that? Bill Becker, who has shared so much Irish whiskey knowledge with us and so much Irish whiskey with us and other things. Congratulations. Bill, 147 is me.
It is
he called it. He called
you
it.
are what's that 47.
Who is Phil? Come on, Katie. How dare you? No, I took a photo. I can't help it. Do we have moderators? We have Independent Joe and
today you have Julie, which is why this is taking so long.
yeah, Marty from Whiskey Knows.
We forgot.
We never tell them that we're going live because we don't go live weekly like a lot of other channels do.
Yeah.
So they find us randomly and they help us out, and they're very good about it.
Yeah.
Bill Becker, congratulations! You are the big winner of the Irish Whiskey Flight. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
And I'll try not to send you anything that you already have.
Oh no. Well, good thing we didn't send it to Eric Gunderson. Good thing Eric Gunderson would. He has everything apparently.
Eric and Bill both are Irish whiskey connoisseurs and collecters.
Oh shoot!
So,
yeah, maybe we'll be in touch because that's true. If you already have it, then we don't want to send it to you.
We'll
still send it to you, but we'll send you something different maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So, great.
This is delicious. The Redbreast 27.
Oh yes.
It took me a second. The way that it coats the palate, the sweetness of it, it's just delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Richie, do you want a wrench? We would love it. We would love to have another wrench. Everyone can come over for sampling. Yeah, you guys want to meet up at Bill's?
Yeah.
No, all of these samples are fantastic tonight, and thank you so much to everybody for sending them to us. We've had fantastic samples from Bill and Wendy Becker, Eric Gunderson, of course, Kurt from SLB Drinks.
Mm-hmm.
This whole week, Kathy Huey. This whole week, we have just received great stuff from everybody, and we couldn't.
We're grateful.
Yeah, we
That's
couldn't
what I
be
keep
more
saying.
grateful.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, we've done the giveaway, and I'm just going to sit and enjoy this whiskey. Do you want to continue to hang out?
Yeah, let's hang out.
Do you want me to order a pizza?
No, we're just going to put a pizza
You're just going to pop one in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's way easier. They'll take like an hour.
Yeah,
that'll be done in like 20 minutes.
But if we order them, then we have more for tomorrow.
We have 2 in there.
And we have a corned beef.
We have corned beef for tomorrow. I still have to get like new potatoes or red potato, whatever, cabbage. Got to get all the good stuff. I have not done that. Maybe I'll do that.
I love St. Patrick's Day eating.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out. Yeah, we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to hang out. Yeah, Bill, send us a list of the Irish that you have, and we'll do the best to send you some things that you haven't.
Yeah, and if you have everything, then we'll talk.
Richie Z says that he'll wrench the van. Richie, I will be in contact, or send if you would send us an email at thebourbonban@gmail.com.
Yeah,
and we'll be in touch. We'll make it happen. Peach Coke, no, you cannot wrench.
Oh, that would be a mistake.
Because you have the same sense of humor that I do, and that would not be good for us.
Yeah, at the end we'd have bots.
Yeah, somehow you would attract bots.
You would attract bots. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Oh.
I love the idea that somehow he makes the channel worse.
Yeah. Totally.
Outstanding. The 27, by the way, I'm not getting the grapefruit on it now, and I wonder if that's because of A, it's been open longer, had some chance to breathe, but also B, because
you're thinking about pizza?
Maybe, but I'm further separated from the other whiskeys here. I haven't had anything else in a while, and that always affects it, and that's the thing we get a lot when we're doing any kind of whiskey tasting. If we don't compare it to a bunch of other things, we always get those comments like, oh, you need to drink it blind, otherwise you don't know if you like it or not. The problem with drinking things blind is you're getting impacted by those other whiskeys. I don't always like to do that. I like to just drink my whiskey because if I
Right.
like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Right.
And when you're doing a flight, there's times when whiskeys that I really, really love have been demolished in a flight
Yep.
because of one reason or another. Flights are great for helping you to understand flavors in a whiskey compared to other whiskeys.
Mhm.
But in my opinion, they don't always give you the
The
whiskey
sat-
that is, the one that's the most satisfying for your palate.
Right.
She's tearing my pants off right now. She's clawing my pants. Okay.
Oh,
The cat is a psycho.
Well, I agree. When you do a blind, you're critiquing them on different.
Against each other.
Yeah, like
Which is, that's a blind.
yeah, you're on different circumstances or whatever. That doesn't mean that you don't like them individually. You know, I know like half the things that I like to drink on a daily basis probably would not do well in a blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Couple of things I have to respond to too. Terrence, Costco picked up a huge shepherd's pie. We have no problem with Costco. We
That's
make,
where I got my corned beef.
we make lots of things from them. Borders channel goals, attracting bots. It's healthy. Canadian Chris wants to know, have you been able to open up did you open the package? Yes. And it'll be on the channel soon. All of that. I'm actually really excited about it. I can't wait to share that.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm very excited.
It's going to be really fun.
I've actually
It all didn't survive. I
No.
will say that. But the most important thing, and then several of the other things did, and it's going to make for a good video. So thank you for saying
also I want to say that I've opened a couple of them already. Delicious
the cat.
and excited. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a really fun. It was a really fun package, and it's gonna
Oh
make
my gosh.
it's gonna make a really fun video.
I totally
I don't
blanked
know.
on that and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so great. Yeah. Hi.
Your belly is showing. Everybody can see it.
She's like, I'm so embarrassed. Remember how Norman was just so calm and sat on my lap, and she is
Norman was
less
16.
calm. So you gotta
16 versus 16 months is a big
I was
difference.
gonna say stick around for 10 more years and then we'll have a calm cat sitting on my lap again.
Right.
Now.
She's trying to bite Julie's computer.
So oh my gosh, that was Sorry, I was just
It's gonna
thinking,
be all kinds
I'm
of fun.
thinking about
It's gonna be great. Well, okay, so we've come to nearly the conclusion of this live stream.
Mhm.
So now it's weekend time. This is Friday, Junior.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing? How are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day? How are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day weekend? What are you doing? What's your go-to? What are you drinking? What do you have an Irish whiskey picked out? Do you have a beer picked out? Do you have a place to go? Let us know everything about it. And I'm going to take care of this banner that's been going.
Oh yeah. Oh. Did you feel calmer? Like
I do.
do you feel like quieter?
Yeah. Look at this. Show headlines. What's that? Oh, that was from earlier. That was another time.
Did you say very lonely tonight?
Yeah. That was when I was on by myself.
I know. I remember when I was like gone. Like Phil, Bourbon Man, very lonely tonight.
Peach Coke says he's at the West Coast with a significant other. I didn't know about a significant other.
Well, I
Is your
guess-
significant other watching tonight? Do you want to introduce them? Do you want to bring them on live?
Also,
Oh, Clonakilty and Redbreast are your significant others.
as
That's
they
not
should
nice.
be. As they should be.
Doing a flight. Clonakilty and Redbreast doing a flight, going to a live. You're going live tomorrow. Independent Joe going live tomorrow.
Yes.
You're going after Matt. Independent Joe's been going live after Matt Madness. Let us know what's the time on that.
Yeah, for sure. Check it out too.
Eric Gunderson on call this weekend, limited to tonight and tomorrow. See, that's responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going off that responsibility train. The next 2 days, we have nothing really.
I know. I did that we did that on purpose. I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't. We always go live stream on. Always go live on Thursday. Well, live stream on Thursdays, which is good. And then I was kind of happy that I can just settle in with my whiskey and stout tomorrow.
Yeah.
And watch one of the 3 movies we have left.
Tomorrow the Friday afternoon of St. Patrick's weekend on a long
We
St.
should
Patrick's
actually
weekend
go-
is great.
We should actually go out and about. So because
You think?
well, I think it's gonna be like almost 50 tomorrow. So maybe we can
Yeah,
just
maybe.
like pretend like we're a tourist in our own town.
You want to do that?
Like last last Saturday.
Last
So, like,
Saturday we
2
were
weekends in
touristing
a row.
around town.
I know.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. Why not?
Yeah.
The cat is in the bag again over here, the recycling bag. Hey,
Yeah, she wants food.
you want to do a better job of being a cat?
That is her job of
She-
being a cat.
Ooh, the look she just gave me was like, no, don't ever look at me again. After Matt Madness, 8:30 Pacific. There you go. Terrence having friends over for shepherd's pie and Irish soda bread
Ooh.
and any Irish whiskey they wish tomorrow. That's a nice welcome. That's
I've
great.
never had a shepherd's pie.
What? You definitely have.
I've had pot pies. But I haven't.
Come on.
No, I haven't. Because that's the one with the mashed potatoes and stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had it. Just not something. I will say, like, you know, my family's not one to mix it all together in one thing. I like it. Like, even as a kid, I used to take all the separate things and just mash them all together in one bite. Corn and mashed potatoes and meat, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which seems like what a shepherd's pie is.
Well, let's see what everybody else is up to. Ruby and I will take part in a family marriage this weekend. Eric C.
Ooh.
and Ruby Hart.
Congratulations
You know what?
to your family.
If you would, when you fill out the card, just
Sign
say
it from us.
plus also from the Bourbon Man.
Yeah. With
That's nice.
just a whiskey glass.
Richie Z's going Redbreast Cask Strength and Murphy's for St. Patrick's Day. Nothing wrong with that. Wendy says, we try to hit the Golden Ace, the nation's oldest continuous St. Patty's Day celebration, but it's going to be pushing down rain and stupid cold here. You know what? Doesn't St. Louis have a pretty good St. Patrick's Day? They have a good Mardi Gras.
I was like, we went there, but it was for the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
It's like the third biggest in the country, actually. So if you're into Mardi Gras,
Second
Mardi
biggest.
Gras, is it second?
I think it is.
Third might be Savannah then.
Maybe. Terrence McDermott says hosting an Irish blind on a Saturday with
Ooh.
Dingle, Napogue Castle 12 and 14, and Powers Johns Lane, then some Blue Spot and Redbreast Cask Strength.
Sounds
Now-
dynamite.
What a day.
Yeah.
What
dynamite.
a day. Chad Wallace got some Powers Johns Lane ready to go.
A lot
Katie
of
says,
weddings this weekend.
Katie says our beer group is having our SPD party tomorrow, and Saturday we're going to see a Rush tribute band.
Okay, 8 things on Katie's message.
You got a lot to say. All right, let me bring it up. Let's make sure that
Yeah,
we're going to stay organized.
let's break this down.
break it down.
Beer group. Cheers. Love it. Sorry. You also have a party, which is great. Rush tribute band. Cheers.
Sure. Yeah. Slancha.
Nice. We got to see Rush 6 years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago in
Free.
Portland.
We got to do it free through my work or whatever. We had, corporations have stuff that they give away.
Sure.
And I think that I was just in the right place at the right time. Got to see it. It was pretty awesome.
That's what, and then I was in the right place.
I
at the
know.
right
And then
time.
I was like, do you want to go? And I was like, I
a
literally
chance to see Geddy Lee and Neil Peart. Yeah, I want to go.
I literally only knew the Tom song.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer. Yeah, see, obviously I didn't even know it. I was like, I
You
don't know.
even know the American book that it's based on.
No, I was like, I know nothing about Rush, but I love concerts, and especially when they're free.
Rush is a great band.
Yeah.
And
So-
R.I.P. Neil Peart.
Yeah. It's a nice job, Katie.
Peach Coke says he does not have a significant other. He's too broken for that again. It's a little bit of sadness here at the end of the night.
Yeah, we
Going to
do.
keep that Redbreast 15 close, and I don't blame him.
Yes.
Canadian Chris with a wedding on Saturday night. No alcohol wedding, which ought to be outlawed whether you're in Canada or America, I think.
I went to one alcohol. Wait. Oh, so
I love
this-
you say, I went to one. You dragged me to one.
I dragged Phil to one
We
non-alcohol
got pulled
wedding,
over on the way home.
and
from
we
it
got pulled over on the way home because they thought we were drunk.
because I
And-
was driving a crap car,
and
and
I
the
was
taillights were
like-
just kind of like flickering.
Yeah, and I was like, dang.
Any
Thank
other wedding
God.
we've ever been to.
I was like, thank God that was a no wedding, basically, was my thing. Because, I don't know, we were like 22 or something like that. But yeah, I remember being at the wedding thinking, like, what kind of wedding is this where there's like no amaretto stone sours?
I didn't care for it.
Yeah. But
That couple lives in Washington State now.
I know, not far.
We went to that wedding in Indiana.
I know. They own a farm too.
They're not that far from us.
No, they're very nice people as well.
Did they drink now?
No.
I'm not going to visit.
Still not drinkers.
Yeah.
But they do have an awesome farm with a crazy view of like Mount
Look-
Baker.
Look at here. Daniel Turner's got a corned beef in the pressure cooker, Irish cheese tray, words that look like they're misspelled, but they're probably not.
No.
If we hit a pub, probably Maddie and Eddie's here in Arlington, Virginia. Bought green spot for the day. There you go.
Oh, holy smokes. That is like a thoughtful, I'm getting prepared for St. Patrick's Day. Post. Like that's all. Like I bought a corned beef like 3 weeks ago from Costco.
If that's been in there for 3 weeks,
I don't know.
that should be great.
It has America. It has a shelf life of like
America.
like 8 weeks or something. I don't know. But I still have to get all the things to go.
Come on. Wendy says she's waiting to make our corned beef until our sons come over on Monday. That's just nice parenting right there.
That is nice parenting.
Having scrambled cabbage and Rasher's stout and whiskey.
Love it. I love everything about that sentence.
I would love to see the recipe for scrambled cabbage. I don't know anything about it, but I love it.
Like scrambled, do you think there's eggs in it?
She didn't say scrambled eggs and cabbage.
I know, but scrambled cabbage. What is scrambled cabbage? I want to know. Wendy, put it in the comments.
Leslie and Rebel Locket, have a great St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Tremo says non-alcohol weddings shouldn't be legal. I agree. I agree. The cat is absolutely tearing my legs to shreds.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She hates you. No, she doesn't. She loves you.
Barter says, what? People still get married?
Good point. 50% of the time.
Peach Coke is watching the sun set into the Pacific, and doesn't that sound nice? We'll be there in April.
Wait,
and
so
I cannot wait.
Are you saying that we will not see you tomorrow?
Yeah, what the heck? Where are you? I thought that we were going to have a supermarket sweep at the liquor store together.
Yeah.
Richie just had 3 significant others. Those are overrated. Well, this has been a really fun night.
I had a great time.
I'm at the bottom of my last glass.
Oh, me too.
And that's glass number 8.
So too many glasses, you're saying?
That's not anybody's
go-to number.
Nobody's allowed to make
like,
a judgment.
tonight we should only drink 8 glasses.
The number doesn't mean whether it's too many or not enough.
So to be fair, I only poured half of every bottle. So maybe we're only at 4 pours, which would be about on par for what we do on a live stream.
Yeah.
But there was 8.
I had a great time. You had a good time?
Yeah, of course.
You excited for the weekend?
I am. Do you know what I learned tonight?
What did you learn tonight?
Red spot.
That's it.
That's what I want.
The cat is clawing my leg to shreds.
Not concerned about that.
I'm a little worried about my pants.
Not concerned about those either.
I'm
But
glad somebody's not.
if there was a lineup of all the bottles you could purchase that were here, I would go with the red spot.
I would also go with the red
I don't
spot.
know what it's priced. I don't know
No idea.
all the things. Red spot.
Red spot was fantastic. Green spot was great. The first thing of the night that we had was the single malt. I don't know where that bottle went. It was the bottle that Bill gave us.
Number 1.
Everything's great.
That's why. Number 1.
That was a great whiskey. Very, very nice. And the blue spot's always good. And the gold spot right up there with the best of them. So
Yep.
I think what we learned tonight is that we really had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
We love Irish whiskey.
Yep.
We love St. Patrick's Day.
We do.
We love this community.
We do.
And is there anything else?
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy all the things that happen with that and from wherever we are.
I don't have anything with whiskey left in it.
You have
I'm Julie at the end of every video. To wherever you are.
I know it's backwards, but Sláinte.
Cheers, everybody.
Thanks for joining.